everybody. Welcome to episode 4. Woo! Okay. So we're getting started. This is episode 4. A quick recap of what happened last session. A few interesting stuff happened in the dorms. We started off in the girls' dorm. We had a kind of awkward introduction. The girls played 2 truths and a lie. Felicity feels this type of animosity towards a girl named Emily Carter who's in her room. It's unfounded, you guys. Just as a reminder, I want everybody to know it has no ground.
It's entirely unfounded.
Yeah.
On record.
Okay, listen, Emily was a little bit hostile, okay? A little bit. But up until this point, after that, she has been, the nicest girl. And she's so sweet. And Felicity, she tried to assert herself among her new roommates, and that was interesting to watch. Meanwhile, the boys, including Ezekiel, which is Elias's twin brother, you guys all discussed the room setups. Where am I going to sleep? You guys talked about your class schedules, and we set the stage for the first weekend. And it was Friday night, I believe. You guys had a nighttime library trip to discover the first relic. There's 10 of them that you got to find, and you guys found the silver oak leaf.
Yay!
Good job. Good job.
Let's go.
That's the first one. I think it was relatively easy, right, to find it?
That was nice taster.
Good
I
riddle.
mean, Lauren, aka Reggie, she's like a pro at this type. Last time I was listening, I was like, this girl has played a game before. There's times where, as the GM, you're like, did they read my notes? What the heck? But yeah, you were getting a lot of the clues just by deducing. It was real Sherlock Holmes over here. You guys there was an inscription on it as well, hinting at the next clue, where champions run and heroes are made. Seek the golden flame in the heart of the jade. And the clue made its way onto a sticky note, right? And it's on is it on the wall? There we go.
They keep falling off the wall because it's textured, so I'm gonna get a little poster board.
Okay, there we go.
To put behind me so I can pin
them up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're getting real legitimate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you guys kind of figured out or deduced that this clue likely points to the outdoor track near the gym, that area, and you guys are planning your next move to go there, but you guys all failed, or at least it was a group sneak around check, and I think 2 of you had failed, and so it wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I think I actually clipped that moment, but Meg rolled 2 1s, and I think 5 minutes before I was like, just don't roll 2 1s or something like that, and then she rolled, and then I was like, oh, I gotta stop.
It had to be me.
I had to stop speaking it into existence.
You said, don't roll 2 1s. A few moments later.
Exactly. Felicity's because of that I get a hard move. Felicity's roommates showed up as they were walking over to the theater for the movie night they have on Friday nights. Breakfast Club was going to be playing, so everybody was invited, and also Felicity was invited to the river cleanup, where everybody's waking up at 4 a.m. so they can get started so early. And Felicity volunteered all of her friends, who are very, they gladly accepted this, right?
Sure, gladly's a word. Yeah.
Gladly's a word. Anyway, so they have accepted it. That you guys are all RSVP to go to the river cleanup. Meet outside the school to get on the bus to go to the river. However, another thing that happened while you guys were in the library, Kenji Tanaka, who is part of the Prowlers kind of rival group, is also looking for relics. Kenji was a kind of standout as he seemed a little bit nicer, and he showed friendliness towards Miles in the library. They exchanged contact info, and he kind of stood out from the rest of Ezekiel's group. However, the session ended on a tense note, with Kenji facing pressure from Ezekiel and his group after they noticed his interaction with Miles.
Yeah.
So you all know your next steps. You guys still want to investigate the outdoor track area. You guys talked about consider like crafting a fake relic to mislead Ezekiel's group, and of course attending that river cleanup, because of course Felicity cannot look bad in front of her new roommates. She has to go. And also
So-
possibility. What'd you say?
Assert dominance.
Of
Top of the
course,
food chain in that room.
Yeah.
of course, she's trying to be the alpha of that. Also, keep an eye out on Kenji if he possibly shows up, who might need some support.
In a river?
I'm sorry. I'm
In
sorry.
a river?
Keep on.
Keep an eye out on Kenji. Like,
This
at a
is not
river.
this is not that kind of story. His body's not going to show up face down in a river.
Floating down the river.
Yeah.
He's not psychotic.
That
Yeah.
we know of.
No
I
dead
might
body.
I might have made a little thing in the Discord.
What?
Can I have to check?
Okay, so yeah. So don't please don't roll two sevens. Let me see that image, and we're gonna show the people.
Yeah, throw it up there. It's pretty good.
Look at that.
See the roll. Roll 2 ones.
This is constantly Meg when she's about to roll in any of my games.
Nice.
It could be the least important role of all time. You know I'm getting that once.
You know.
No, I think one time you rolled nat 20 just to have good charisma, and then
Did it mean anything though?
it didn't mean anything because like 5 minutes
No.
later, your whole outfit got ruined by mud. So, it'd be like that sometimes.
It is what it is.
But I will say, and now you find yourselves back at the school under the cover of night, still nighttime. Emily's group, they had already walked off towards the theater. You guys, contemplating your next steps after failing to sneak onto the track. Currently, the air is cool. The campus is alive with students roaming around. You can hear laughter from the echo of groups walking towards the student center, some heading through the dorms, others gathering near the quad. Everything is lit tonight, but the night is still young. It is about 8 p.m. now, and the campus is still bustling with energy. So we could, go to sleep. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
We could.
Well, since we failed the stuff last time in trying to sneak into the field, we could sleep.
I mean, yeah, we actually finished up there earlier than than I thought. And 8 p.m. is a reasonable bedtime if we're waking up to be somewhere at 4.
Yeah,
So-
if we're waking up at 4 a.m., 8 p.m.
Not to be a massive nerd, but
A
mayhap-
little bit of a massive nerd.
You can't help it, Meg.
Do we want
mayhaps,
to?
oh god.
Do we want to try and make like a decoy relic before we hit the hay, or are we just?
Oh
popping
yeah,
up there?
because all the girlies. Oh no, you can't come into my room. I was like, oh, the girlies are out. We can just do
Yeah.
that in my room. But
We're
no,
good.
you can't.
There's still the library's still open for the next couple hours, and then there's also the student center, which is a bit busier though. There's no like private areas really. I mean, there's rooms, but it's mostly like game rooms and people meeting inside. But
I think if we're gonna try to go ahead and make the fake relic, then maybe go back to the library. Maybe we could look up what could potentially be a relic, to make it believable. Do some research and
Yeah,
kind
before
of-
we actually attempt it.
yeah, and then try to make something happen.
Yeah.
That's smart,
famous
yeah.
last words.
Try to make something happen.
Something happen.
I don't have any artistic ability of my own, but Elias could probably do it.
Is Elias an artist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in the club.
he has
Okay.
a lot of art.
He's in the
I don't know.
art
If,
club?
I don't know if that makes you an artist, but you're getting there, I guess.
You're working on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, interesting take.
No.
So- You guys heading back to the library then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll
yeah, let's head back
there.
to the library.
Okay, you guys are back in the library. And you notice Gloria is back in her seat, and you could see her kind of just reading a magazine, like a home and garden magazine, as you guys make your way back in. Oh, and yeah, this is what Gloria looks like.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Gloria
Thank
reveal.
you.
She's really cute. She's really cute.
Oh,
She smiles up at you. She gives you a little wave.
Would I die for her? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Must be protected at all
Must be
costs.
protected at all costs. I'll give her like a very like, a wave as we walk in.
Yeah,
Okay.
smile and a
you see
wave
her
for
give you a little wave. As other
But-
students like approach her. So, you guys go back into the room.
Yeah, the study room.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
study
For
rooms.
sure.
Okay, so you're back in the study room.
I
How do you guys
think
want to make this fake relic? What kind of materials? Are
We
you
still
gonna
have the
use?
book, right?
Someone has.
We definitely
Yeah.
still have the book.
So what if we put the fake relic back in the book?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Oh.
That's a good plan.
It's always good when your GM goes, "Oh," at something you say.
I should not. I need to be quiet.
Well, we have-
Influencing the gameplay.
if we have Elias make it, one of us go out to get a book on how to make it more believable, another one to keep watch. We like all have separate bits to do, and it makes it harder for us to be followed because we're not going as a group.
Yes,
Yes. Again.
absolutely.
Well, just in case there's like, well, we got followed earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if the prowlers are still hanging around, but if they are,
They're no longer here.
Yeah.
okay, right.
Yeah, they were back at the
So-
dorm.
But there
So
could be other groups. I don't know.
yeah.
We
No.
are a very impressive group of individuals. If I wasn't in this group, this would be the group that I would follow to see if they had clues first.
Oh, that's
I am
so
gonna
nice.
take that as a compliment,
yeah,
Felicity, and Reggie will
alright.
give like a sassy little hair flip.
The hair, the Justin Bieber hair flip.
Sassy?
A sassy little hair flip. Yeah,
He doesn't have that much hair.
I know.
Like,
You can work on it. I can teach you.
I can teach you the royalty.
She'll do it back. But like it's kind of like this is the first time she's ever seen finger guns in her life.
And we'll
It's an
work on
American
that one. We will work on that.
it's an American
Okay.
thing.
So if Elias makes it, he stays here. We have someone stay with Elias to keep watch on the door, just in case. You never know. You never know. And then perhaps the other two go off to find a book to help him make it.
Yeah, okay. So what if Felicity, you and I go look for books because
Oh yeah,
You
I'll,
can
I'll
st-
hang back.
you can still go under the guise of looking for your Sherlock Holmes books.
I do still have a few more, so
I'll head up to the history section and then see what I can find in terms of, and then we'll come back here.
do we need a secret call in case something goes wrong whilst we're out there?
Caca.
Okay.
We're gonna be
Call
those
books?
we're gonna be
Call
those
books.
kids that just make the animal sounds at people. Is that what we're doing?
Well, I mean, that was the first thing that came to mind. We don't have to do that.
What about
Does
like
everybody know how to cacao?
Listen,
I mean,
there are no
I
bad
clearly just
ideas,
did it.
but let's keep workshopping it.
No bad ideas, but let's circle back.
We'll circle back. We'll close the loop, and yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll signal. Finger guns will be our. There you
Finger
go.
guns are the signal.
There you go.
But they're silent.
It's like
Well,
a
not if you
visual
do a-
thing.
With it. You do a little click with it, you know? Just a...
You know what?
I'm gonna throw my headphones off if I hear that click one more time.
We're all the fawns from.
Sometimes it's good to listen to others' ideas. So, yes, we will do finger guns with a noise.
with
with a noise.
TM.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So,
Cool.
Reggie, Felicity, you're looking for a book on how to make fake relics. It's a very specific book.
Well, well, not on a book on how to make fake relics. That's
Okay.
a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
But like how to make knockoffs.
A like, you know, the equivalency of Hogwarts, a history, but for Pinehurst, where it just tells you a lot about the history of the school and like some key elements, so I could find something that could potentially be a relic that somebody else might believe to be one.
Like important iconography and that kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll go and look for one that's like paper mache for beginners. So like the actual like how to make it. You have what it needs to look like, and then I have the what materials side. We've got both sides
Oh
covered.
yeah, that's a good idea.
So you
okay.
can definitely find a book on the history of Pinehurst. That's for sure. But you're going to have to investigate for. Okay, well, you said a lot of words. What are you looking for?
Just some object within it,
Yeah.
or symbol within that book that would hold a good enough meaning to be a believable relic.
But you don't know that though, right? You're just going off of a guess. Like, I think this would be good enough, right?
Like if I had to choose.
But there's a difference between doing like the Pinehurst logo and a smiley face. Like,
Yeah.
so that's what, but like looking to be specific. So one that isn't the relic that we have found, but a different one that could be a relic. So maybe like the third year, the symbol.
Yeah, something very believable.
Could we just
Okay.
make a replica of the relic we found?
No, because that gives away what the relic actually is. Won't throw them off entirely, right?
Hmm.
Or not?
Hmm. Well, I think if they open the book and it's the relic that matches what it should be, and they take it thinking it is the thing, but it's not the thing, then doesn't that just mislead them already?
We could just change the inscription on the back.
Yeah, to like
Like-
something that doesn't have anything to do with the
Change the riddle on the back so it just completely leads them to a dead
Yes. Okay, then we could look for a book of riddles instead.
end. All right. I'll still go grab a history book, I guess. And then
Okay.
just a random one at this point. A random Pinehurst history book.
Okay.
So that way maybe I could build a riddle off of this history.
Maybe if I get the structure, you can change the words.
Yeah. So I'll get a Pinehurst book to use as like to try to find like phrases and items that I could use to create a riddle.
Like a
But
Okay.
then
And then I'll look for a riddle book to like to
A
find
book
the
of
structure
riddles.
of the riddle.
hell
and
yeah.
then Reggie can switch out the words to make it sound more Pinehursty with
Okay.
what he finds.
Yeah, you
Amazing.
can find those books. You don't need to roll for it.
Oh yay!
Heck yeah.
'Cause I was worried because
No.
2 ones.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it, guys.
Listen, it's still fun to roll,
Yes, it is. It absolutely is fun. to
even
roll.
if you don't. Okay, so yeah, you guys are able to find those books. So the rolling comes with how well this is like to be made.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like how believable is this going to be? Also, I will say there is a kind of mystery status too
Oh.
that is working against you. You don't know why.
Okay.
is it because it's bad sportsmanship to do this?
Or
You don't know.
it's because we can't make it glow.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
makes
that
sense.
is.
Okay.
Well, what? Oh
But-
yeah, I'll grab like a little stack of riddle books and then come back.
Yeah.
A whole stack? Okay.
Oh.
Whole
Just, you know, like
stack.
a little.
Sure. Okay.
But imagine Felicity to have one of those like little, like little book trolleys.
Okay.
You should go on
Yeah.
carrying them.
push.
So, yeah, she's got one of those instead.
Sweet.
Okay. So you head back into the room. You have your riddle book. You have the history. What's the riddle gonna say? You guys have to make this riddle.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to rework the riddle we were given. So
Okay.
it follows the same form of the riddle we were given. But it's gonna take me a second to think.
Well, she does that. Like me and Elias are just shooting the shit, you know. Like, no, I don't think Ezekiel's better than you, man. I really think, it's your year. You got this. Is that a trolley full of books?
Oh, my mom and papa got it for me. But because
you-
they're supposed to be spending all this time in the library, my little arms can't carry all of these books, can they?
Okay, all right.
I'm so little.
I'm so little and tiny.
Well, in the meantime, while Reggie's concocting, you see him like, what is Reggie doing? He's on his phone or something? Does he have a laptop out?
He's on his phone. You can see him. He's like typing these like the actual riddle, and then you see he's like copied it down to like below it, and he's trying to replace words and like change them.
Okay, well, where has it gone? No, I had a good one. Well, what if? Okay, I think this is actually quite smart. Okay, so we're in the library currently, yes?
Yes, I think.
What if we changed the riddle to this one, and then she'll turn like the book around, and it says what building has the most stories, and then the answer is the library. So then they'll just be in a constant chase of finding different books in the library.
This
They
building
weren't
doesn't. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Okay, we want to send them on a wild goose chase, relegating them to the library. I can work with this. You see, he goes typing more on it. Okay.
In the meantime,
I think I got it.
Do you have it?
I think I got it.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay. Where knowledge thrives and leaders are shaped, seek the silver key in the halls of fate.
Okay.
That's giving that sounds like a library.
Sounds good. Faith is cool.
It sounds similar, and it keeps the line of silver from the first riddle,
Reggie.
but it leads you away from the golden flame in the second riddle because it's silver.
And it's so vague that it's actually quite difficult to decide where that could be.
Yes,
True.
It's perfect.
because like where knowledge thrives and leaders are shaped, that could be the library, but is there a student government area? There's a student government area, isn't there? It could also be a student
Could
government
be there.
area.
Yeah. It could.
And there might very well be one there, but I doubt it's a silver key.
There you go.
Are you gonna use that? That's when you're going.
Yeah.
with? Okay,
Yeah.
so you got the riddle. What's the next step?
You gotta make
That's
the
what needs to
thing,
be
right?
inscribed on the fake relic that we make.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you want to inscribe it on there?
You know what?
Oh.
That is a very good question. Are we doing?
I'm gonna turn to Miles.
Hi.
A knife. You have a knife on you, yes?
No, he does not have. I'm gonna answer as the GM.
Well, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry.
You have a.
are the art rooms
Not at all.
normally
Wait,
closed at this time?
can we not glaze past the? Why do you think I have a knife on me? Can we hit that part, please?
Uh-oh,
Oh, yeah,
disco
because you have-
discrimination.
Because you have the scholarship.
Uh-huh.
So
I have the scholarship.
Okay.
and
Yes,
nobody will carry your bags to your room.
Mhm,
So
mhm. Let's just follow the train now. No,
that makes sense though, yes?
that like a knife to like that could hurt people. A knife.
Well, for what is it people say? For protection. That's protection.
You know, I'm gonna chalk this up to just rich people mannerisms and
Being out of touch.
yeah. I don't have a knife.
Hurt point.
That's wrong.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's middle class people don't just carry around knives, and I don't have a gun either. But I,
Well, that would be quite difficult to get through the barriers.
Well, it would be. One would imagine it would be hard to get past security. So, yeah.
I'm sensing that I've hurt your feelings, Miles.
No, I'm used to it right now. It's been it's been like a week. You know, people say things in the halls, like it's okay. I just I've learned to ignore it. But I just wanted to clarify to you, I don't have a knife.
And middle-class people don't carry knives.
No, that's not. We don't.
And then she'll kind of think for a second,
Mhm.
and then like her face is genuinely like actually quite like reflexive.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Miles.
Well,
I'm
you're welcome.
I'm
You're
sorry for
welcome.
assuming that about you.
No, that's okay. And knowledge is power, and this has been informative for you. So you're welcome. Okay, so this relic, let's make a relic. let's make a relic.
Where's my cricket soundtrack?
Reggie in the corner just.
Can I just preface, not as Felicity here, I don't think that middle-class people carry knives. I just need to put that out there. Sorry.
This is a PSA.
How do we know? You sound just like her.
Life
Oh my
imitates
God.
art, huh?
Oh my god.
So you guys need, who's going to create this fake relic? You need a fake
Elias.
relic, and then you need to inscribe it.
Okay, so we're making it as paper mache, right?
Are we?
Is
Well,
there?
I just assumed paper mache, but I suppose if anybody has a jeweler on hand, I've got something we could melt down. But Mama and
Melt-
Papa said it wasn't
melt-
right.
Meltdown?
You see, even Reggie is like,
The way the world works, I think, is very different from what you. Okay. Why don't we just
You
paint
don't have
this
personal
over?
goldsmiths?
Can we?
I'm
just
sorry,
paint
I
this
left my
over?
forge back in the financial district.
Yeah, my
Back in the medieval
melting
times.
pot is.
I
is
left my
away.
forge back in freaking 1342. God damn.
Well, in
I know
fairness,
Elias
both
isn't
families
here,
quite
but is it possible to have Maya roll for Elias to make it?
Yeah.
I roll too well, so it wouldn't be fair.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
You can roll for you can roll for each other.
Oh, I can? Oh shit.
yeah,
what
yeah,
a-
yeah. Do you see his character sheet?
I can. Okay.
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 You can roll for Elias.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So, but
Okay.
first, tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
What you guys want to make Elias do?
So okay, here's my thing. If we're
Okay.
making it paper mache, we're not going to be carving anything into this. Like
No,
it's
that's
just-
right. That's right.
But we could potentially like paint ? The inscription on it,
So,
if
but
just done in
where-
nice
where-
font.
where do we get the paint and the brush?
That's
And bring it in the
Elias
library?
has art supplies. Elias does carry art supplies on him. I do know that because he has his bag that's full of.
I mean, I would say he does because he's taking art and design.
Yeah, like he does
Oh, yeah.
genuinely. We covered this in like the
Okay,
session
cool.
0. He
I
keeps
retract.
things in his bag.
Or we could 3D print it.
I don't know how to use a 3D printer.
No,
I'll be real with
no
you.
idea whatsoever.
That
Unless
involves
Jerome's
quite a bit
used
of math,
it for
and
me.
I don't do math.
There are 3D printers here at the school, though. Yeah, they're in the art building.
Is the art building open?
Nope.
God damn it.
We could break into the art building, though. That's an adventure right there.
We could try to break into the art
We
building
could try and break into the art building. He
and then
says in a whisper.
scan the real relic, potentially, and have it make a copy of that, but then just go in and like type in a different, like blank out the inscription, type in a different inscription. Hear me out.
So many ideas, but he doesn't know how to do any of it.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm thinking Elias can figure it out.
He's the art and design student, but he's not like a tech geek. Like,
Well,
like-
maybe We make
Miles-
That's the tech side of stuff.
Miles is pretty smart.
Miles could figure it out.
I feel like I could figure it out.
Somebody here could figure it out. It's not going to be me, but somebody here can figure it out.
Now, does someone know anybody who is a tech person?
Oh, you do. Oh, this is gonna be great. We go to the breakfast club thing we were invited to. We get one of your roommates, the one with all the tech and stuff, to come with us, and then she can bing bok boop it with the Robbie or Bobby or whoever robot, and then boom, we're gonna go, and that's a bonding moment. That's a bonding moment with you and your roommate that Emily doesn't get to have.
But have you considered that Emily is nosy? And she will ask why we're trying to pull her away.
Oh, I'll run distraction. We're good. We don't have to worry about that.
There is one more caveat, which is that in doing this, she will then know that we have a relic and what that relic is.
Well, maybe we just keep her in the dark and we're like, hey, we really want for this art class, we want to make a replica of this thing, and we don't know how to work the 3D printers right now, but
So she just shows you how to use it, and then you make the actual design so that she doesn't know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she can show us how to use it. There you go.
But you promise she's not. You're not going to replace me with her or anything.
No.
We're literally using her to do stuff with you. So
you're taking advantage of my connections. My mom said this was one of the best parts about Pinehurst.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I understand.
When Felicity says that, Reggie has a really awkward smile and he looks at Miles like.
Yeah, Miles. Yeah, is okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Okay, wait. What if? Okay, you guys go with Elias to do that, and then because we've learned that group sneak is bad, we've learned that now. Miles could sneak, and unlock the doors or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so the three of us go to the breakfast club thing, and then Miles go get into the. Well, we're still all gonna have to get into the art area regardless.
Yeah, but if I unlock the stuff before you guys get there, then we're not all group sneaking and failing and sad things.
We'd still probably have to group sneak when the rest of us come to meet you, though. Because that whole building is not supposed to be open.
But maybe if Miles goes ahead and makes it easier.
Oh, we could get a bonus. We could get a scene bonus. That was out of character. Sorry.
Oh, look at you, metagamer.
Metagaming.
Sorry.
It's a plan. It's a plan.
That was my brain finally clicking together. The
yeah.
What was the point of all of that?
Yeah.
That was Lauren's actual brain catching up with what was happening in game.
In real time.
Yeah, you just saw.
Want to see a player's brain fry in real time?
Episode 4.
That was my last two brain cells just clicking together. We're
all going downhill.
Okay, so let's lay out the plan and then let's execute. Let's do this.
All right. So I'm going to either unlock some doors, do whatever to make it easier for you guys to sneak in. You guys are gonna grab Emily, and not Emily, the other girl, your other roommate. And she's gonna come with us to tell us how to use the 3D printer. Then we're gonna say bye to her. We're gonna 3D print it. Then we're gonna put it back in the book. Then I'm gonna go to bed because we have to be up early.
She's the one that had a crush on Elias, right?
Emily has a crush on Elias.
So I think.
Dang it!
You guys are going to get Jade Thompson.
Wait.
We could distract Emily with Elias.
Felicity. Yeah, you said that Emily would want to ask questions. if we're taking Jade, so what if Elias goes and distracts Emily while we steal Jade away?
Right.
Well, that. Well, as long as he promises not to fall in love with her or something and give away all our secrets, I think that would be quite a good idea.
As
No
the
promises.
closest thing to his best friend that he has, I can promise you he's not going to fall in love with her.
Mhm.
Okay, well then,
I'm just imagining Elias is in the corner like,
No promises. He's doing the T pose actually. After
he's in the corner.
He's in factory pose.
literally facing the wall, facing
waiting
the
for you guys to activate him.
Yeah.
Well, then I think this is actually quite a good idea. So, good job. And she'll sort of.
Yeah. Reggie will look at Felicity and go, "Hey, just remember, we wouldn't be able to do this without you," and then give her a little wink.
Okay.
And she'll sort of like, like
Yeah.
maybe like do the sort out the her hair a little bit.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay, so step 1, Miles, are you ready? You're trying
Let's
to sneak into the art building, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already know there are security cameras, there's security guards abound. So that's what's going to work against you. You have to be sneaky. You have to try to be, let's get creative and try to sneak past all of that. Yeah.
Okay, so we have security cameras. Is that just a 1 security cameras and then a 1?
Yeah, security cameras
watch for
abound.
Okay. Let's do okay, so if I make my way to around where the art building is but not getting like super close to it, how many security guards do I see patrolling the building?
They're not patrolling the building per se, just the general school. But there's
Okay.
always at least 6 to 8 security guards throughout the entire campus. Patrol.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Do I see any that walk by the art building from time to time?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to, as Miles, time their routes
Okay.
to know when, like exactly how long of a window we have, and about how long it takes for them to do their rounds to circle back to the art building.
Okay, go ahead, and this will be your first move. You're doing investigate to get this data on them.
We'll do pick out details, gifted student, and outsmart the competition.
Outsmart the competition.
Okay. I don't think any of my weaknesses come into play for this one.
Yes, and there's nothing that's gonna work against you here since you're just like watching.
Cool.
Not doing anything bad per se.
No, not yet.
Oh.
No wolf.
Oh! That is a good roll.
That's
okay.
awesome.
Yeah, so you get 3 clues. You can ask 3 questions, or I can give you. So go ahead and ask the questions that you were wondering about this again.
For
So-
sure. I think that activates my dynamite though.
Oh wait! You just improved it, right? Theme improvement.
Yeah. I think
Oh
if
snap!
I use the tag from the thing.
So let me see.
Yeah.
So you got 3 clues.
Three clues.
Yeah. So do you have the questions that you want? Because you can all like we said, you can also add in that thing that you notice that you see them doing.
Yeah, I think that I see as the guard kind of like I watched like a couple of times, right? Him kind of do his patrols just to get a good window on things. And I Miles probably sees him like yawning more, and stuff, and coming back slower and slower, until one point he just like takes a spot up beside like leans against probably like the side of the building or something and just kind of takes a nap.
Okay.
Just dozes off for a little
So
bit.
the guard who's usually like this is his section, at least for this time, you see him taking a nap. So, but you also have 3 clues that you can use. Do you want me to tell you the most important stuff, or do you want to ask certain questions?
You can tell me like 2 of the most important stuff. I want just like one question just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
You notice that they're on a rotation. So each security guard will take a certain area of campus, you've noticed, like 30 minutes in one location, and then they'll switch another 30 minutes in a different location. So that's one. And you notice that they use, you could see like the walkie-talkies and the earpieces specifically. So I think all the students can see the walkie-talkies like attached to their belt. But as you're watching, you notice like them continually touching their ear, and you can assume that they can hear each other all throughout the campus.
Okay. And okay. Cool. Okay, so specifically about the guards and patrols for this question. And so the walkie, so then with the earpieces, the walkie-talkies would connect to the earpieces then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I just had a good idea, but I'm not a player. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, what if that was the dynamite?
Oh, if it like disconnects.
Listen, this is metagaming. My idea was that because he's sleeping, you could snip the line that connects the earpiece to the walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's fair. I definitely could do that.
But you didn't hear that from me.
No, I did not hear that from you.
Did not hear that from her. Nope. Reggie's just whispering in your ear, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
I'm
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm texting Reggie. I also add Kenji on the app, but I'm like
No. This is a joke.
Okay.
I mean, you can text Reggie if you want, but
but you guys are busy. So I'll walk up to the guard and I'll take out my knife I have on me. No.
Still a sore spot.
My actual knife. No. I will.
That'd be hilarious if you actually had one.
Yeah.
and he was like,
You
the
thought it was
gall. The gall you have, and then he like pulls out it.
It would be my handy dandy pocket knife. Go
Okay.
gadget.
Go gadget pocket knife.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I don't think I have anything that I could like snip it with. I don't carry scissors with me.
No, that was a metagame thing I told you.
Yeah,
like,
100%. But what I want to do,
Yeah.
and I think I can finally use my powers here, is I want to short circuit the walkie-talkie and the headphones and just take out all of the electricity from both of those. Short circuit them, and yeah.
I think this is the first time somebody's using their powers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand better what you're trying to do. You're trying to mess with the security guard, or you're still trying to sneak in, right?
Still trying to sneak in. What I want to do is I want to because if this is his like patrol right now, I don't want him to be able to, if we end up getting caught, I don't want him to like radio to like other security guards to come here.
Okay.
I'm planning ahead for failure.
Uh-oh.
So,
Why did he look at Meg when he said that?
So yeah, I'd like to short circuit his walkie-talkie so that he can't if we do get caught.
He is asleep.
Yeah.
So this is a 2-parter. Actually, we're just gonna do one. It's gonna be take the risk.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Do I get a +1 for him being asleep or something like that?
Yes, you do.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Thanks for reminding me. That's a good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to get trying to get as much text as I
I'm
can.
trying to get as much as I can right now.
No, that makes sense.
For sure. Okay, cool. So I'll use. Let's see. Take the risk. I feel like we're outsmarting people, and this would be stressful. Yeah.
And I'm stressed right now.
And I'm stressed.
And I'm stressed. And then I'll just add the 1.
Yes, I'm gonna approve it, and then you can add a +1 to the roll, to the modifier thing.
Oh.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, didn't even need the
Yes.
+1. So that security guard, a new tag, or new story tag is going to be what did you do? You disconnected his.
Like short circuited his columns. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna work in your guys' favor. Short circuited. How the heck do circuited? There we go. Comms.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and like to describe it, you see like
Yeah, what does it look like?
electricity, like shoot kind of like from his arm to the walkie-talkie, and it just kind of like fries it a bit.
Okie dokie. Also, it's not seen. You're able to do it like very like sneakily too.
Mhm.
And so like security cameras are watching and CCTV everywhere, but it's kind of just like a little thing. Your hand, you're like, watch this hand, but don't look at this one while the other one works.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
situation.
Cool.
So do you contact them? What do you say?
Yeah, I'll say security guards are taken care of. We should be fine on that front. How are you guys doing? Question mark. Still don't have a knife in the group chat.
Still don't have a knife.
Oh man, he's not gonna let that go. Getting closer to 9 p.m. Everybody.
Yeah. I'll text back to Miles working on it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, this is step 2. So, you guys are going to the theater, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
Jade.
Oh, okay. Yes. Let's head there. You guys are making your way there, and you see like lots of students outdoors and people making their way inside. Things like that. So, are you guys heading in?
Yeah.
Did we see like Emily and Jade and whatever the other roommate's name is?
It's Emily, Jade, and Mia.
Okay. Do we see them? Like
They're already. It seems you can't see them outside, so you would assume that they are already sitting down. Yeah.
okay.
Has the film started by the time we get there? No.
Are you guys like heading inside?
Yeah, let's go ahead and like kind of head. If we don't see him outside, we'll just go ahead and head in.
Okay. If you guys head in, then you do see that the movie has started already.
Okay, I'll lean over and kind of whisper to Felicity and to Elias. I was like, okay, so we gotta try to not be super disruptive, but let's see if we can't find your roommates.
Well, I'll approach them. And then I can wave Elias over when the distracting needs to begin.
Oh, is Elias here too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Elias came with us because we're using him to distract Emily, remember?
Gotcha. Okay. Just don't fall in love with her charms.
Impossible.
And well,
I'll
okay.
grab Elias's cheeks and do the kind of and then tap him and I'm gonna be like, be your charming little self.
Okay. Yeah, he just looks at you nervously.
Can I have a quick scan around for where they're sitting?
Yes. I mean, it's full of heads. It's like already kind of dark. So go ahead and investigate for me as you're searching for them and trying to find the right people. A lot of kids in here. Also, as you guys go inside, you can see that there are a lot of like couples in here as well. Like, the cool ones, like they're like sitting towards the back. You see a lot of kids like making out in the back because there's no cameras in here. There's not like there's security like walking up and down every now and then, but it's very rare. This is like the one of the places that the kids have like more privacy. A lot of older kids in here.
I know that Arcturus isn't here, but I'll nudge Elias and be like, maybe you should offer to take her to the back.
Oh my
Jesus!
This has never happened to me before.
Oh my god! I feel like
Damn.
this should also be dynamite, even if you don't get a theme improvement, like double sixes.
I mean, you can give me a dynamite if you like.
I mean, I will say, because no, I don't know. That was such a good roll. This is the first time you've ever.
This is probably gonna be the only 12 she gets. Just give it to her.
I will say, not only do you find them, they're actually right in front of you. They're sitting in the back.
Nice. Are they on like bean bags, that kind of thing, or is it like a
No,
chair?
it's theater sitting and like cushioned
Oh.
seating. Everybody's sitting in
Ooh.
rows and stuff like that. But you could see the back of their heads clearly. And also you see Jade Thompson is at the end. There's nobody.
Yes.
She's right at the end. So that's your
Yes.
dynamite roll right there.
I'm gonna slide in next to her.
There's no chairs next to her. Like she's, you know.
She's
she's
on the
on the-
aisle seat.
I'm gonna crouch on the end then
That's-
next to her
okay,
as if
okay.
I'm sitting.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just sort of like I'll tap her first so that she's like looking at me before speaking because I don't want to get the attention of the other two.
Oh, she says, hi.
Hi.
Are you coming to watch the movie with us, right?
Oh, well, I was actually I was looking for you. Are you enjoying the film?
It just started, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
I've always told that you have to finish the movie if you want to adequately, critique it.
That's good advice.
Yeah. Bobby told me.
Bobby, of course.
Yeah.
Listen, me and my friends, we're to be honest, we're very impressed with, your ability to be. You're a bit of a whiz kid. Would I be right in saying?
I'm a wizard.
Sure, a wizard. Yeah. So
I
I
don't
just-
really like. I prefer warlocks or the word mage, but
we can go with
That's-
mage. We can go with whichever one you prefer. What about a warlock mage? Is that a thing? Is that
it's not a thing, but it should be. As she looks at you.
right? And
Yeah.
she'll sort of like, elbow back.
Yeah.
So I just wondered if you'd I know like you said you need to see the whole film to decide if you like it, but me and my friends were wondering if you could just help us. We're kind of stuck with using the 3D printers. And honestly,
Oh.
you were the first one who came to mind.
Oh, really? You thought of me first?
Of course.
And Bobby, of course. Oh, cool.
Well, where you go, Bobby goes, right?
Of course. Yeah.
A 2-in-1
So-
package. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Also, yeah, like I said, I do have the images for what all the girls look like. So since you're talking to Jade Thompson, this is what she looks like. You see, like I said, she has the blue eyes. She's that kind of girl you're like, I can fix you if you do like a montage. You're like, if we just take out the ponytail.
Take off the glasses. let
Yeah,
in the hair. We could have the classic teen
Irish style.
transformation.
Exactly. She's very, very, very typically like conventionally pretty, but doesn't give in to those like stereotypes and stuff.
She's about to be the alphabet of Felicity's Glinda.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. She's like, oh, you need help with 3D printers? I know that they're in the art building, but that's closed because, I go in there. I'm like the last one out sometimes.
Well, you know what they say. Live
Huh?
boldly and discover new things. That's what the scientists say, isn't it?
She raises her hand up to her mouth and, Bobby, who is they? Note for later. So,
Well,
I mean, Emily asked us all to watch a movie together. It'd be kind of mean if we left, right? Can't do that to friends.
I mean, she invited you guys, but that's beside the point, I suppose.
I remember she invited you when you were talking outside.
Well, yes, but I was invited later than the rest of you, so you're already an established group. So you can see why I wouldn't feel comfortable just joining in.
I don't really understand. I don't know if like a time is connected to it, if it matters, but maybe you can watch the movie and then tomorrow we can go. I can show you the 3D printer tomorrow.
Or and then like Felicity's gonna kind of remember that, like, she kind of upset Miles, and like she was in the wrong with that, so she's gonna like panic and think like, oh my god, I'm blowing it, and then she remembers her dad called her the People's Princess. So then if I could roll to like try and convince her.
Yes, yeah, let's do it.
Using Is this the day that we all start using
we-
our
I was going to do it beforehand, and then Miles was like,
we're
Let's
all
go.
starting to use our
Let's go.
our
Episode
Mythos.
4, power
Yes.
episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Level up.
Level up.
"Mm,
Legendary. I love it.
Let's go.
it probably won't work. I don't have many.
No, believe in yourself.
I do believe. I do believe. Can I have causing a scene? Because I'm technically causing a scene.
You're not causing a scene in the traditional
it.
sense of the word. No.
I'm causing a scene to Jade though. I literally okay. I got. I'm gonna try these two, and then I can explain my reasoning for detail.
Okay. So, go ahead and tell us which ones you chose.
So I chose from the People's Princess card.
Uh-huh.
She's just like us. So she'll kind of, she's like kind of thinking a bit more about how people are like reacting to her, and sort of trying to like meet their vibe to make them feel more at ease. That's kind of how I imagine the.
Okay. Also, right now, I will say know how to handle myself would work in this situation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she has a +3.
Yes.
Okay, you
I
got
use
this.
5 for detail, know how to handle myself as well. So let's.
Come on. Hey! Okay. Oh my
Let's
God, you're rolling
go.
with. Let's keep it going. Whole session.
Yeah, no doubt.
So you can give her a status of a tier 3. What do you want to give her?
I don't know, because she's already been invited to stuff, so I don't think it's going to be like I can be with the cool kids. Maybe like, because Felicity said she was the first one that she thought of. She's kind of like, oh, I'm being appreciated for like my mind, and she kind of like puts that, and that's better than watching a dumb film. That's kind of how it like Felicity's sort of not putting it across, but
So what's
Or
the
no.
what's the status you want to give her?
I don't know how to put that into words, but that's what I'm doing.
What's your goal here? What do you want her to do?
Agree to come with me.
That's what you name the status.
I
You're
was
trying. That's what the convince is for.
Oh, then that. Just convinced.
Come with me.
Just
Status 3. Come with me.
We
Yeah.
can listen. We'll go kind of basic right now. We'll just say convinced 3, but in the
Yeah.
future, you get to be like willing, or we'll do
Okay.
everything I say 3. Something like that.
Gotcha.
Everything I
We'll
say.
do exactly what I say.
Yeah. So she sees you, and then what are you telling her? Because she's convinced to go with you. So what do you say?
Well, just sort of like how, like, we ran into this problem, and like because it was to do with computers and stuff, I was like, I need the perfect person, but there's like a lot of, not like too much, but there's a lot of emphasis on perfect person. Like she really believes that like Felicity believes what she's saying, and she does, to be fair, but like.
Okay. Okay. So, but it's closed. How do you want to get in?
Well, I'm friends with some pretty cool people, and
Yeah.
they've kind of got us in, so
They do.
yeah. You met him earlier, Miles. You met Miles.
Yeah.
He's
Probably
not here right
he
now.
probably probably has like a cool knife he can use to get us in places.
No, actually, that's where you're wrong. So it turns out not every middle class person carries knives.
Oh, I gotta tell my brother that.
It was a really good learning moment for me, actually. I must tell Mama and Papa how much I've learned.
Okay. I'm feeling a rush of excitement that I've never felt before in my entire life. I'm about to sneak
Now-
into a place that's closed.
Now, Jade, I'm going to ask you a very important
Can you see her
question.
breathing hard? I can do it. It's like jumping out of a plane.
I'm going to ask you a very important question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're just going to put out a hand.
Yes.
Will you walk with me?
Yes. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Felicity, I think she's kind of a simp for you.
And she says, and then you see her turn to the other girls and say, you guys, I'm gonna go hang out with Felicity, but I'll be back as soon as possible, okay? I'll be right back. And you see her get up, and the other girls all turn their head.
And
You
then-
see
And I'll
Mia.
sort of like start
see-
waving over for Elias to come over. Like as
Yeah,
we make our
Yeah, you see Mia, Emily, and this other girl, Jess, who had joined them.
Yes.
She is also sitting there, and they all look at you as you walk off with Jade.
Yeah. I'll like clap Elias on the shoulders, you know, kind of in that like when you're about
Yes,
to like
get ready.
gateway, rub it a little bit and be like, "You got this." Pat him on the back, and then walk past the rest of the girls like, da, 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 and I'll lean down. And I'll be like, "Sorry, it's just Felicity was having a girl moment, and like she said we wouldn't understand, so we'll be back."
Emily's like, but I asked all of my new friends to come watch a movie with me. Jade is now hanging out with Felicity. I get it.
It's
I
just
mean,
like a
I
minor. It's just like a little girl emergency, and
I mean,
Felicity said she wasn't comfortable. with
Jade's
with
not
us
the girl.
guys dealing with-
Jade's not the girliest. I probably should go and
Well,
help her myself. Actually,
and then I'll look at Elias and be like, "Where'd you go?"
you see Elias. He's gonna come up nervously, and you could see that he's like telling her that he actually wanted to watch the movie, but you guys thought it was a dumb movie or whatever, and so he's like he's gonna ask her if he can sit. And so you see that Emily's like, oh, so he's gonna take Jade's seat, and next to Jade was Mia, and then Mia she looks at Mia and says, oh yeah, Mia, trade spots with me so I can give Elias all the cool like behind the scenes stuff about the movie. Like I've seen this like a whole bunch of times. Such a good watch.
I don't want to be spoken to during a film, but maybe it's different in the US. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure people don't like to be spoken to whilst watching a film, but maybe it's. Just
Are you
different.
saying this out of character?
Whoa.
You've walked
No,
away with Jade.
Oh, so I didn't hear it. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say it was gonna be under our breath, but not like
Yeah.
directly to. I want her to talk to him, but
You
don't
walked. Hey, girl, you walked away. So Elias looks back at you, eyes wide.
As he sits down, I'll ruffle his hair and then just bolt.
And you guys leave. As you guys leave, you see Emily lays her arm on the armrest, and just kind of eyes kind of look over at Elias. And I'm gonna need Elias to make a roll for me. I'm gonna need him to face danger.
Oh, okay. You want me to do it for him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. I can't do it for him.
Oh, let me do this for you, and then you will be able to. So, this is for here, Reggie. So now you can.
Ah, haha. Okay, face danger.
Yeah.
Um.
And the mystery status 2 is going to be working against you.
Okay, I'll use
Ew.
his.
You're working to resist. You're working to resist something.
Okay, I'll use his sociable
Oh,
student.
no.
His push my limits.
Okay.
Do you think he would kind of take this as a bit of a challenge, this whole situation? Because it's not only challenging his comfort zone, but also he realizes that if he doesn't succeed on this, then
It's
she's gonna
more.
ask
I'm honestly unsure, and because of unsure, I don't want to say
Yeah.
yes or no. But also he is stressed right now because of the whole week, so that's also going to work
Yes.
against him.
okay, I clicked the stress
Yeah.
for him. Ooh, okay.
Ready?
Hear me out, guys.
She's always got
Hear
an
me out,
argument.
guys.
Let's hear it.
He is taking one for the team.
Uh-oh.
And in a way to say, he is watching everyone's
Oh.
back.
Sure. I
Oh.
think
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Since it's a team move, I have to ask. So here we go.
Right.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
I think that's about it. That's gonna work for this.
Okay.
Elias, I swear to God.
It's gonna be interesting. So he's stressed. There's the mystery status 2, so it's just gonna be a flat roll.
This is gonna suck.
That's okay. You roll really well.
You do roll really well. Wow.
No.
Wow.
And
Elias, you sweet baby boy.
my sweet baby
Wow.
boy. Yes. So, you just see that. Well, you as kind of like the audience sees that he continues to just be nervous. You know, same. Nothing has changed with his mind or his personality or anything like that. And Emily is still kind of like subtly flirting with him. As you guys make your way over to the art room, art building. Yeah.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
Yeah.
This is all to make a counterfeit. Oh, also, this is what I guess because you guys were looking at Emily, I do have the image of Emily.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
See her.
This is Emily Carter.
She looks like an it girl.
And that's her goal, but she's still a freshman. So you might see her try to rub elbows with the seniors and juniors. Yeah. And we'll see Mia tomorrow. But yeah, so you guys are making your way over. This is step 2. Step 3,
Yes.
get inside the art building. Let's go.
We
Yeah,
got this.
let's go.
Let's go, team.
Let's go, team.
Let's go, team.
Pinehurst track team.
Oh my gosh, team on 3.
Okay.
So we have Jade, and then
You
we're
do
like,
have
we're
Jade
meeting.
now. Yeah.
I'd assume like we'd Miles and Reggie would be texting like where to meet, sort of thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll be like on our way to
Cool.
Miles, so he has that heads up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Miles would be waiting for you guys and keeping an eye out.
Okay. You guys meet up with
How's Jade looking? Is she still like buzzing?
yeah, you can see her. She's been like yapping with you and kind of talking and just like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? Like, this is very exciting. I just never done anything like this. I never talked to Bobby about this. And she's kind of, you could feel kind of the anxious aura off of her. She's like nervous, excited about the throw up, like, scream, all that good stuff.
All the good stuff. Got it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
The good stuff.
Okay.
So now we
It's
just
time to execute.
we can try and get in, right?
Yeah. So
So there are the only thing that security cameras are still gonna work against everybody. You do all still need to sneak in.
yeah. Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. But
Go ahead and do a sneak around.
Yes. Group
So are
sneak.
we all we're all sneaking around?
yeah.
Okay.
But you do have help because you're no longer watched by security. There's short circuit comms doesn't come into play. Well, it does because like nobody's gonna like try to connect to him on the comms and like wake him up on accident. So that will
Mhm.
also help you guys. So we can add that to everybody's roll. Okay. Okay, and you got a help point. She's like, I feel bad about the knife thing, so you're gonna roll.
Yeah.
Short circuit comms gonna work for you. You guys really just roll well. There you go. Perfect. Okay, Reggie, Miles, let's go.
I
Sure.
needed that help. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
No. You
Thank
would have got a 10, still passed. Short circuit comms gonna work for you. Just don't roll 2 1s and you'll be good. Oh my!
Yes!
Let's
What a
go.
legend!
Let's
That is
go.
an insane number.
That is an insane number.
Easy.
You go invisible for a
18.
second. Like,
Rolls an
Jesus Christ.
18 on 2 dice.
That covers Jade as
Jesus
well.
Christ.
Yeah. That's so good. It's gonna cover Jade as well. My
Cool.
God.
cool.
So we got Felicity's here,
Legendary.
Miles is here, Reggie, and you have Jade with you. You guys are able to sneak into the art building. Yay! Yes. Okay, so you're inside. Jade knows exactly. She's like, oh my God, I've never done this before. Hi again. My name is Jade. I've never done this
Hey.
before.
You're doing good. You're doing great.
Okay. Okay, follow me. I know where it's at. But this isn't like illegal or anything. This is for science.
No,
Okay.
Science,
not
experimentation.
illegal. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. And
Lead the
she
way.
leads you throughout the art building. Takes you to one of the tech rooms, and it's like just lined with there's like a whole wall filled with 3D printers and then there's another wall that has like a larger 3D printers, just one. Actually, there's 2, and they're like for larger print jobs. She's like, so how big do you want this? What are you guys printing again? Jade looks
It's
like-
fairly small, so we don't need
Ah.
one of the big ones. It's
Okay.
yeah.
And you see her just like, let's say, just like constantly playing with her hands. Okay, so do you have the print code or the dimensions or anything like that, or?
Well, do any of these do like the laser scanning? I've heard about it like in articles and stuff about doing the laser scan of an object to be able to recreate an object.
I have I have one of those at my house. Just don't know if these are the latest models here. And you see her
Well, we
go
can-
over to like tinker with one of them. It might be able to. You want it to make a copy of another object.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, where is this other object?
I would love to show you, but that would ruin the surprise.
I have to know what it looks like in order to duplicate it. Right, so
It looks like the
It kind of looks like our
pin badge.
pin,
our
but like
pin,
slightly bigger.
it looks like a leaf.
Yeah.
You want a leaf?
Yeah,
Okay, it's
it's,
going to be
like a
it's going to be
silver
gray.
leaf.
It's a silver leaf.
silver. It's
Oh,
kind of-
oh,
You
the
know-
silver
Yeah.
oak leaf.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
in case like
Yeah.
one of us loses our pins, and there's like an inspection of uniform, we can just pull one out and pretend it's there until we find it again.
Okay. I can go online and find the image file of our pins
There you
and then
go.
have it printed out. It would just be it's gray plastic. So is that fine? Yeah.
That'll work in a
Yeah, we can
pinch.
paint it silver. I'm sure it'll be good.
Okay. Perfect. And she goes to sit down at one of the computers nearby, and then sends the image file over to one of the printers. She says, "Oh, this will take about 20 minutes."
Quick
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Would you be able to put an inscription on the back of it?
I can't. Well, at least
You
not
can't
with
edit the file. like-
No, I'm not really like a graphic designer.
That's fair. We'll do that part. Yeah, but you work on that. Then I'll pull Reggie and Felicity to the side
Okay.
as she's tinkering.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just met her a couple hours. She seems like really agreeable with all this.
She's what?
Did like
It's a little
something? Did something happen? She just seems to like go along with all of this, almost no questions. Yeah, like this is.
Yeah, she seems like exceedingly charmed by
By
it.
Charmed is a word. Yeah, like very.
Yeah, actually, because when you were first talking to her, I don't think she was acting like this, Felicity. And I'll turn and look at her and I'm like, what the hell happened?
It's just girl talk. You wouldn't understand.
I'll confused look to Miles and back to Felicity.
I don't know.
Well,
about
it's
girl
like-
talk. We're all
When you're
friends.
really sweaty, from doing sports and you don't have a hair tie, right? It's a girl thing to make sure that a girl in need has a hair tie. Girls just work like this. That's what happened. It's just
Okay.
it's girl
Nothing-
stuff. It's girl stuff, guys. It's girl stuff.
Oh. Okay, then. Out of character, are we just deciding that we're all kind of not explicitly
I don't know.
stating anything
I don't
about
know.
I don't
about
know.
the powers right now.
Because
Yeah, currently you guys don't know, but unless you talk about it.
Okay, so this is something that more than likely we'd all be keeping to ourselves right now. Is that what we're in agreement on? Until somebody does it blatantly in front of the others?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like as a group we're deciding to hide it. Like if one person chooses to do that, that's fine. You guys don't all have to do that. Like if Miles is like, hey, I think this is cool and I can do this, you can show someone.
My thing was just like understanding where Reggie's at in knowing what's happening. Like, does he think that it's just like weird and that it's girl talk, or does he realize there's something more going on? Is kind of what I'm
unless Felicity decides to like share, then it's just weird.
Okay, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Because and I'm not even gonna mention anything about Miles because there's just no way for us to know what he did.
You guys,
we weren't even there. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Okay, so we're just operating under the assumption that we're all kind of keeping these things secret because we're like, you don't know. Anyways, okay, cool.
But
that's just all I need to know.
You don't have to. Like you can.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So you can if you
want.
But soon enough, the 3D image is printed, and she shows you, and it looks like your pin. But it looks like some hard gray plastic. And she says, "So it's finished. But this is all you guys wanted. There's like so much more cool stuff you can create.
Like what kind of cool stuff?
You could pretty much create like almost anything with the right machine.
Would you be able to like teach me how to use this sometime? I think it's really rad, and I think you're really rad. So
thank you.
Yeah, and I'll pull out the app on my phone, and I'll be like, yeah, if you just want to add yourself on this, so like next time that we're both free, we can maybe get together and you can show me what's up with this. I'm not very tech savvy, so having someone like you to be able to show me would make it way more approachable.
Oh, that's really cool. And then she leans in to you. If I'm being honest, I've already hacked into the app twice.
I'll lean back, get a shit-eating grin, very devilish looking grin, and be like, that is probably the coolest thing anyone's ever told me.
Really cool.
For science, of course.
Of course.
And then she takes your phone, hands you your phone, and then you guys swap contact info on the school app, right? Or are you just giving your phone number?
Yeah, school app.
Okay. But yeah, so she's like, is that it? Or is there anything else?
That's it for now. I'll let you know if anything else comes up. I don't want to keep you away from the movie for too long. I know you said you wanted to watch it, so.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
Jade,
of course. Yeah.
You're going to the river cleanup tomorrow, right?
Yes, yeah.
Are you gonna be like going with anyone, or because maybe we could go down to the bus together or something, because we're in the same room.
That's what I thought we were. Yeah, I thought all the girls were waking up and we were gonna walk together. Just makes
you
sense.
were doing that?
Yeah, just makes sense because we're all in the same room, and we're all going tomorrow, right? Going in the same place.
It's just it's the first I heard about it. That's fine. That's great. Even that's
awesome.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to sneak back out, and you see her do like the arm movements, and you see just like a little cat, she starts like very soft steps, and you see her leave the room. Are you guys standing here? Or are you guys getting out as well?
I don't think we should hang around longer than what's necessary.
Oh, yeah, probably head out for sure.
Okay, so currently you guys have a gray hard plastic version of your pin.
And then we get Elias to paint over it.
Yep, we'll get Elias to paint over it, and we'll find a way to etch this new riddle into the back.
Okay,
or
so
he could paint the inscription rather than actually inscript it.
You could probably paint it on.
Because if it's hard enough quality material, right? Like it's 3D printed, that's pretty good base. He could just
Okay.
Okay.
I guess you need a very fine paintbrush.
He probably has.
It's either that or a needle to inscribe it.
Because the pin's not big. It's like it's a little. It's like the size of a $50. maybe,
Yeah,
or a little bit bigger
we'll-
than that. So
We'll find a way to get it on there.
yeah, sure.
We can at least paint it to make it more silver and sparkly rather than all plastic modeled.
Sure.
If
It'll be a lot
worse comes
lighter.
to worse, do one of the like, take a little slip of paper, write it on the little slip of paper, make it like look aged. You know, the coffee tea trick. Crumble it up a few times, roll it up, and then tie it to the pin.
Very smart. I love it.
So it's been about 35 minutes since you guys, like, that whole ordeal, walking over there, waiting for it to print. Jade goes back. Elias is still at the movie. If you guys are leaving him there, that's fine. But what are you guys doing next?
I'll send him a text and be like, or I'll say replica acquired. And then send like the salute emoji. And then be like, if you want to join back up with us, feel free. If not, no worries.
And then you hit send.
Well, I'll send, and then in a second message I'll put, I know The Breakfast Club is one of your favorite movies, and then send that.
So I'm gonna need you to I need you to roll sneak around for me for Elias.
For Elias, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
so-
I will tell you why after the roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
He's got a stalker.
hmm.
Told you she had weird vibes. Nobody believed me.
She's fine.
Is there any extra context I can get on this to
He's
know
trying
what
to-
tags would apply?
He's pulling out his phone and he's trying to read the text discreetly.
Gotcha. This
Yep.
is probably not gonna.
But then again, we know how well Lauren rolls, so
That
are
is
we
fair
worried?
enough.
It's true.
very true.
This is gonna be interesting. You're thinking because he doesn't have a lot.
I'm seeing what could apply to this situation, but like I don't particularly know necessarily what what Arcturus's intention was behind some of these. So I'm like,
It might, because I'm looking at his as well. I think,
I put push my
Mm.
limits.
yeah, I think that's the only one that kind of makes sense narratively.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I don't know what his patches do. I don't know what the intention of his powers are. So I don't know if he could use his powers for anything. I know nothing of it.
I
so-
don't believe so.
Okay, yeah.
And because he's, go ahead and add it, but because he's stressed, it's not, that's going to work against him.
His chimeral patches?
No, stressed. He has a stress.
Oh, yeah,
status.
yeah. I've got the stressed and push my limits. So it's a flat roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Sorry, Elias.
No, it's all good. I think it's gonna be good. Yay. Okay.
Famous
All
last
this
words.
hard work just for Emily to read this text over her shoulder. I'm gonna be sick.
As he pulls it out, and the screen is like extremely bright, so it does, like, Emily does see it just because of the fact that like someone has pulled out their phone, and then you see this bright light, and your eyes drawn to it. Not that it's not like I'm trying to be sneaky. It's just like anybody's head turns when you see that, and
Yeah.
so she sees the text pop up on his phone.
Okay, but I have a question because for those of us who have iPhones, the text stack. Like
Oh.
when the phone is locked. So if he's just checking his phone, is it just
He has
stacked?
he has an Android.
Fucker.
Still have text stack on an Android.
Uh,
Damn it.
not really. I have an Android.
So do I.
Oh, are you? What? Oh my god! I think I like you. I like you even more now, actually. Android supremacy. Okay. She does see it. Yes.
Okay.
Android,
so she sees
iPhone.
the first and second text. So she does see that Elias likes this movie.
Yeah. I mean, she already could tell. They're already about like 30 minutes in, and Elias has pointed out like his favorite scene is coming up, and
Okay.
Emily's like, "Oh, I like that scene as well." And then they kind of like whisper back and forth, and you guys can't see this, but he is genuinely having a good time watching the movie. And so he reads it. Emily kind of looks, bright phone screen. You see him like apologize for the light. Quickly sends a thumbs up and then like rushes to put the phone back in his pocket.
I might have just gave our boy away.
Give him away.
My bad, bro.
My bad.
But yeah, you just get the thumbs up. Is there any response to the thumbs up, or you're just like, okay,
Nope, I'll just leave it there.
okay. Yeah, please don't tell Felicity about the thumbs up. She's gonna freak out.
I just put my phone back.
Okay, sounds good. And you guys all head back to your dorms, I'm guessing, right?
Well, I was gonna go back to the theater to watch the film with the rest of the girls.
You're gonna watch the film? Oh wow,
With
that's
the rest of the girls.
that's a play. Take one of the girls and then watch the movie with them on the return.
So they see Jade walk back a few minutes before you, and then Felicity walks in.
Yeah, but there's not going to be anywhere for me to sit, is there?
I mean, Jade has.
Yeah.
There is room on at the other end of the that aisle.
But would I be sitting with them, or would I just be sat on my own like a weirdo?
Well, you're not by yourself. There's like kids in between.
Yeah, but like I don't know those guys. Like, is it going to be an awkward? They're all a group. There's two randoms and then me on the end.
Yeah, kind of.
Damn.
But my mum said I must try and make an effort. So yeah, I'll sit on the end with these randoms, I guess.
But you're not a regular person. You can get people to move for you. You can try. Are you a person who just accepts defeat? Look at her.
Well, it depends. Like, if I ask someone to move, like, who would I be sat next to?
So it's like that group of people. Elias is at the end, and then there's like another group of students, and there's like 2 empty seats right at the end. That's where you'd be sitting.
So who would be? So is Elias on that side? Like, if I asked them to move, would I be sat next to Elias? Who would I?
No, Elias took Jade's seat, which was right on the end.
So who
Yeah,
would I?
right on the aisle.
I'm sorry?
So which one of that group would I be sat next to if I asked people to switch?
Oh, you would sit next to Jess.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just as fine. Can I don't know.
Do you want to
Yeah, I
want to just ask, or do you want to like use your power?
She just used her power, to be honest with you.
Did Reggie go back with her, or
I'll stick
No.
with
Depends, I
Miles.
didn't know if you guys went to the dorm or if you
I'm heading to the dorm.
Oh yeah, then I'd be sticking with Miles probably.
Okay.
Cool.
Taking the replica and the book back to our room.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But yeah, go ahead. There's some kids sitting next to Jess.
I mean, I literally at the moment only have.
What do you say?
What do they look like? My age? Do they look like, or are they older?
I mean, everybody's high schoolers. They look a bit older though.
I'll just sort of like lean down behind in between the two of them before I go and take that seat.
Yeah.
Hi. My group of friends sat there, and I think they might have come in before me. And I guess they just forgot to save me a seat. So, if I could, would you mind just moving up one each so I could sit with my friends, please? Thank you.
Who are you? It's like these 2 guys sitting there.
I'm Felicity Lockhurst.
Cool.
You?
There's seats all over the place.
They're the seats next to my friends.
He looks over at Jess. Is she your friend? And Jess looks at you and she's like, I've never met you before. Sorry.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I think that might be enough to actually make her cry. I think just constant rejection from the only group of like girls she's been able to get in with. No, you know what? I'm gonna make them feel attempt to make them feel. Is there the row behind them? Is that free? Are there any seats behind the group?
They're on the last row. So
They're on the last
it's like you walk in and it's that first row.
Can I
You
pull
see.
a chair over to the back of the row?
There's no chairs. It's theater seating.
And I will stand at the back.
Oh, I guess you
in their group. and
You
watch the
can't
film that way. So I'm still sat with them.
No, Felicity.
Yep.
Yikes.
Are you sure you don't want to use your
If
power?
right, okay. If Jess was like, "Yes, that's my friend," and they were like, "Oh, I'm not gonna move," then I would have maybe used the powers. But she's not gonna like even acknowledge me. What am I fighting for here?
She
sit in
doesn't. She
even
literally
acknowledge-
doesn't know you.
We have never though. She
Oh,
has seen me before.
We did meet briefly,
I guess.
Yeah.
but like
Like,
not a
don't
lot
know you
was
like
done.
that.
She is in the group of friends. And she knows that I know, and she's like, "Oh, I don't know who that is." Fuck you, Jess. No, I'm gonna go.
Emily and Jess are Felicity's ultimate
Wow.
enemies.
You know what? I might even stand behind Jess's seat and then just eat something really loudly behind her ear.
There's no chairs behind Jess. That's what I'm trying
I
to
said,
say.
okay, stand then.
You're gonna stand
Yep.
in a movie theater.
Just stand directly
Um,
over her eating popcorn, so
You
like
see-
bits of it fall.
You see one of the
back.
security. You see one of the security guards.
Wild.
Young lady, you're gonna have to go find a seat. You can't just stand here. And
Well,
as the
yes.
security guard says that, all the girls in the group turn to look at you.
I like the-
Emily's like, "Oh, hi, Felicity. There's, and she goes, hey." She goes over to the guy who you're talking to. Hey, hey, Noah. Could you guys just scoot down once, please? Thank you. Noah, he like, "Oh yeah, sure, Emily." And they scoot down one, so there now is an empty seat next to Jess. And Emily's like, come on, sit next to Jess. There's an empty spot there. We didn't see you here, so come on. Security guard is like just looking at you, waiting.
She's actually gonna kind of shoot like a grateful look to Emily because that. But she's still like Felicity is actually
She's-
quite confused by this.
She's
because,
torn.
like, yeah.
She's like, shit, wait a minute.
She will go and sit down though, but she's she's usually very sure of where she stands and how she isn't.
Yeah. And then you see because of all that, even like Elias saw you, and he kind of leans back, gives you a thumbs up. Leans
Oh,
forward, I mean.
nice to notice me now. Couldn't have vouched for me.
I'm guessing that's all in your head.
thumbs up back.
So now you're sitting like there's a guy you heard her call him Noah, and then Jess. So you're sitting in between them.
Yeah, and then I'm literally just gonna watch a film. Like I'm making an effort to do activities with my dorm.
Okay, there you go. Look at growth,
Growth.
baby steps.
Character growth. We love to
Baby
see it.
steps. Heck yeah.
So after the movie ends, everybody starts to slowly make their way out. Emily talks to Elias mostly, and she's like, "Hey, we're going over to the student center. They have some food there, and like some dessert, and like ice cream, sandwiches, and stuff like that. Do you want to come? Like the night doesn't have to end here." Would Elias accept? I don't know.
I think he would be too nervous to decline. He would think it would be rude.
Yeah. Okay. Arcturus, if we're getting this wrong, sorry, you're not here. I want to say that. I don't know. I honestly don't
I feel
know
like
if he would
he
go.
knows that you guys have the relic now, like the fake one that he needs to do stuff to.
Oh,
I don't know. It's kind of like an out for him to get out. You know. I don't know.
We could,
I don't know.
like, because Reggie and Miles are back at the dorms, or at least
Yeah,
headed
that's
back to the
true.
dorms, right?
Yeah.
So we
I
could
think
be
at
like-
that point we'd already be back at the dorms because they finished watching the movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
It's about an hour and a half
Ezekiel
later.
in the room?
Yeah, is
Uh,
Ezekiel in the room?
That changes a lot.
No,
of
not
things.
yet.
Hmm.
Okay.
Walking up to our dorm, and just in the boys' dorm in general.
Okay.
Do we see? We don't spot Ezekiel or anything like that.
Not on your way there. Nope.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah. And as the students are kind of filing out of the theater, Felicity, you do hear Noah. He like runs up to Emily and he's like, "Hey, tell your older sister I said hi." She's like, yeah, I'll tell her.
Rowan's didn't mention this.
Rowan. And then him and like another senior kind of like walk off. And they make their way over to the student center. Are you going with them?
Was like Felicity kind of included in that group? when she was like to Elias, like, oh, you should come over, sort of thing. Was she included in that invite?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, she will.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, you're always included, whether she like specifically points you out or not.
I didn't know if she was like just talking to Elias though.
Oh, I mean, she was looking at Elias, but like the whole group is staying together, and you're part of the group.
Got you. Yeah.
And so they go over there. There's lots of games. There's ping pong, video games. There's another TV where people are like watching sports. And there's a little like food cart as well inside. And so people are getting like food there and not being like losers and going back to their dorm like Miles and Reggie. So I saw that, Lord.
Shots fired.
No, I'm kidding. So you guys are back in your dorm, Miles, Reggie. It's like 10:30, 11. You guys have already hid the book?
Yes, at that point we probably would have hit him.
Yeah, hid
Okay.
the book for sure.
And then you guys head to bed? Or
I think before anything like that, I think
We'd probably stay
Miles-
up talking.
yeah, and
A
I
little
think Miles, Kenji was nice to Miles at the library and stuff, and wanted to like add him on the app.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think he'll just shoot Kenji a message like, "Hey man, I know we're on opposite sides, but I appreciate you reaching out." And he'll send the message out, and
As
yeah.
you send that message, you get another message that lets you know that the message cannot be sent. Only friends can send messages between each other.
okay, that's very specific.
Ooh, so he
Did-
unadded you
That's
probably
weird.
unwillingly.
Yeah, I think Miles could probably like see that and then look at Reggie and be like, there was like when we were in the library, like Kenji like walked up to me and he was really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, and just said that we were pretty similar in a lot of ways. Just very nice, and he wanted me to add him on the app or whatever. And I did, and we exchanged that. And I just tried messaging him now, and it said that only friends can send messages to each other. So I like we were friended, right? Like we did that. So I don't did he say anything to you or Elias or
I mean, I haven't had a conversation with him at all.
Hmm.
I've only heard what you said. You sure that he like accepted it?
Yeah, like we did the whole like follow.
It's not like a pending.
No,
Request,
no,
right?
it was
Okay.
it was accepted and everything. It was I guess he must have had a change of heart.
Who knows? Listen, 90% of these people here are ridiculous and
Yeah.
self-obsessed. It's very possible that he did that in the moment, maybe hoping you'd give him information on what we were doing or if we had found anything, and then once you didn't, he was like, nah, okay,
Yeah.
who's to say?
I kind of hope that that wasn't the case. It's been a week of
Yeah.
different names and knives. It's
Yeah.
it's been an adjustment. I just thought
Yeah.
it would have been a cool friend, but
I don't envy you, but I've got a lot of respect. So,
well, thank you.
but yeah, I'll do a quick stretch. I'd be like,
Yeah.
so how do you think that movie bit is going?
Elias, like, I don't know. Did he seem into it? Like when you guys left and stuff? Like,
I mean, he was clearly like mildly uncomfortable with being thrown under, but like he's just, he's awkward in a really endearing way.
yeah,
So it's like one of those things where I don't think he's actually uncomfortable, but like, you know, it's
Yeah.
a little bit out of his comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know him longer than I have. What's the deal with his brother? Like, Elias seems really cool, you know what I mean, and like chill and normal, but his brother just seems like he is a.
You hear the click in the door.
Yeah, like I said, like his
I'll
brother
look at it real
seems
quick.
like-
Long story short, he's kind of a dick.
And you see Ezekiel walks in.
Okay.
I'll turn and look and give like a 2-finger wave and be like, "What's up, Zeke?"
How's it going, Ezekiel? How's your night been?
In silence.
Alrighty.
If you're gonna be silent, so I have the tags. Pick out hidden details.
You want to roll?
I've been doing like the forensic science stuff. I just want to see like based off those tags, right? Because those are things that we like just innately do.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Would Miles see anything off about Ezekiel coming in? Or is being silent, kind of like an asshole.
You can you can
He
investigate
is.
to like you want to Sherlock Holmes this and like
I
get in
kind
there
of
a little bit
want to
deeper.
Sherlock Holmes it.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah,
I noticed that under his fingernails. there's
Yeah.
black. Sorry.
Yeah, there's yeah.
His left angle is a slight
Yeah,
twist.
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. You can examine him.
Okay.
See if there's anything off or different.
Okay, we're gonna do.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Okay, we're gonna do this one, and yeah, I think we'll do those 3.
Okay, go ahead. Say it out loud. Which one's yours? Like,
So I'm doing bullshit detector, pick out hidden details, and gifted student. Just to like you said, kind of. Ooh, can I tag forensic science?
yeah, that's what that is there
Deadly,
for.
we'll do that. Okay, and I don't think any of my weaknesses super come into play right now.
Okay, forensic science. There we go. There you go. Oh, perfect. That was sneak around. That was
Oops.
Choose the same ones and just do investigate.
Okay. Oh well, please be as good as. Oh wait. Oh no, I didn't put anything now. What am I doing?
Please
Please be as good as the last roll.
Okay, what I do? Forensic science. Yeah, if it could, that'd be lovely.
Okay.
Okay, well that's not as good.
It's not bad.
That's-
I mean, still get some clues. I'll say
Yeah, let's get some clues.
the clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete, or part true, part false.
Okay.
I will say you see a slight smirk on his face. Don't know why. Usually his face, like usually there's that punchable smirk where you're like,
mhm.
what's so funny, huh? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, it's a slight, you can notice like there's something in his eyebrows are kind of, there's a little bit of tension there. Something's a little bit different.
Yeah, there's okay, for sure.
And I would say that's about it. 4 clues. You probably
Okay.
won't get 4.
Mhm.
You get the feeling that he's holding something back. You just don't know what.
Miles said, "What's up with you? You seem, I don't know, you just seem different than usual, Ezekiel, and I don't know you very well, so I'm just wondering."
He says, "When do you care about me? Just worry about yourself, and I'll worry about me and my boys."
God, Lord forbid you're a tolerable human being.
Right?
Oh,
Well,
gosh.
I talked with one of your boys, Kenji. He seems real cool. We had a nice chat.
I'm sure you did. You see him put on headphones as he gets into bed and like turns over.
I'll look over at Miles and I'll mouth the, "See, he's a dick."
Okay.
You see him turn over, he flips you off.
I said it like silently, like I mouthed
Oh.
it. I didn't actually say it.
Oh,
I was saying it so you guys know what I meant.
that'd be
but-
hilarious if he still just turned around and flipped. Okay, so we're gonna end our night there, and then we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna transition over to the river cleanup, which is going to prove to be very interesting as Felicity now has mixed feelings about how she feels about Emily.
You know
And-
how my goal last week was to get one up on Emily in any which way I can?
Yep.
Yeah.
You actively made it worse and have now made me like question whether.
Oh, it's those hard choices that I present. Anyway, we're gonna take a break, 10-minute break, or 15, and we will be back. Okay, so we are back, everybody. It is the next day. It's the next morning. I need to know. Everybody, roll a d20. I want to see who's waking up first.
God.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, girl.
Do it.
Not
Oh,
my ass.
Uh-oh.
sheesh. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, Miles, you're waking up first. You see Elias is still asleep as he had come in late. I think you guys fell asleep. You like came in at like an hour and a half after you guys had finished talking.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So he came in late. Yeah, Miles would
Yeah.
probably wake up. Yeah, look at Elias for sure. Like, you weren't here when we fell asleep. And yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, just kind of be.
It's early.
up.
It is. You're. Did you set an alarm? Is that why you're up?
Probably would have set an alarm for like, I don't know, 20 minutes before or half an hour before we were supposed
Oh
to
my
meet up.
gosh. So your
Yeah.
alarm went off like at 3:30.
Yeah, exactly. But then he silenced it really quickly, and like everyone else was still sleeping. I think he'll probably like get ready, make sure that he has like his nice clothes. He'll like he has a lint roller now that also doubles as a knife.
You're not gonna let
We
it go.
actually fashioned
Yeah,
it into
and
a
it's-
shiv. You know,
Yeah.
like the middle class do.
Oh, they want a
the
villain?
middle class
I'll
do.
show them a
I'll
villain.
Oh, shit. A dead body, you say. And he'll make sure his clothes are like very, very pristine, very nice. He just doesn't want another reason for anybody else at Pinehurst to give him a hard time. So he'll make sure he's prim and proper and ready to go.
Okay, and then Felicity, while Miles is getting ready, you get up as well. You also got in late because the whole group stayed out.
Do I wake? Are the other girls awake as well?
Yeah, Mia's already out the door.
Oh, what about the other two? How are they? Are we in the same similar states, or are they nearly ready?
Kind of similar. Everybody's like in different. Like Jade's still
Oh,
brushing
cool.
her teeth. She has her clothes on though. Emily is almost done. You see her like tying her shoes.
Of course she is. I want to like get ready quicker, but then like so if I have time left over to help people get their stuff together,
Okay, it would just be Jade who you'd be helping.
I'll help Jade out then. I'll hang back. I'll hang back to stick with Jade.
Emily's like, so Jade told me that you wanted us all to walk together, so I will wait for you right here. And she goes to one of the desks and just sits there, gets on her phone.
Oh, Emily,
Yes.
thank you for saving me a seat last night.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's Noah. Sometimes he could be a jerk. He has this huge crush on my older sister, so that's how
I heard him say something about that. Who's your sister? Did she go here?
Yeah, her name's Jackson, and she is a senior as well. So
Oh wow, I mean, she seems kind of popular, huh? If you got people asking you about her and stuff.
yeah, she might be the most popular girl in school, some would say, but not for too long, if you know what I mean.
Oh, because you're here. And she was sort of
Kinda.
like, not like.
Yeah. So
I get it.
Yeah, she says,
So-
stick around me and we're still freshmen, but we can try to reach the highest heights. You know what I mean?
Emily, I feel I may have misjudged you. And then she'll put out her hand to like shake.
She looks like, you have? What did you originally?
Yeah, what did you
Do you want the truth?
Sure. What did you originally think? I guess. Well, can you get ready and talk actually? Because Mia's gonna she's very
Oh,
particular.
yeah, no,
Yeah, let's get ready and talk at the same time. So
Yeah, so, well, I don't know, I'm used to being... I'm used to being the you of every situation.
the me? What do you mean?
She's gonna, like, raise an eyebrow. It's just like a...
Honestly, what do you mean?
You know, the
It
top of the food chain. It girl. I'm usually her. And I...
She's like, I'm gonna stop you. I knew what you meant. I just wanted to hear you say it. Yeah, I'm just joking with you.
She's gonna scowl because she thinks she's
Yeah.
until she says that she's joking, and then she'll kind of like laugh a bit. And she's sort of like, You're going to go very far here, I think.
Oh, thank you. And I hope the same for you too.
In a friendly, competitive way to push each other further, but there's no real
Hey.
malicious intent. Dude, is that...
I've been in friendly competition with my older sister for years, and we still love each other.
Oh, but if you've been in friendly competition with your sister for years, you'll have experience in doing this.
Yeah. So she's always been the best in about everything that she does. She sets her mind to something and then just gets it. So gotta
And
work
then do your
hard.
parents, is it you're sort of in her shadow, or do your parents put that pressure? Mama and Papa, they put quite a lot of pressure on me, so I can't imagine having another sibling who...
Well, when you're kind of perfect, you don't really get pressured anymore. They kind of just expect you to be the best.
So I guess... Well, I would like to apologize for my
Well-
previous assumptions about you.
Okay. So I assume some things about you as well, but
She kind of like raises an eyebrow.
well, yeah.
Like-
when we first came in, you kind of expected all of us to know you. It was very haughty.
But everyone usually does know me.
Yeah, but like that's probably where you live, though. You realize you're not in the same place of where you grew up, right?
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, so just got to think about that. It's fine though. It's only the first week of school, so we have so much time. Yeah.
I appreciate you for not holding it against me. And she'll sort of do like a nod and then go and help.
Yeah.
Jade, like get her stuff together too.
She's like, oh, also like Elias is your friend, right? Elias, he's your friend.
Oh yes, we're in yeah. There's like a little group of us and stuff. Miles and Reggie, you met those guys too, I think.
Cool. I think that we talked last night. He said he was gonna come as well for the river cleanup. So.
Oh yeah. I actually signed him up. So I mean, if you want me to,
Very
no,
cool.
I mean, if you want me to.
No. Let's play fair.
Oh no. She's sort of like hands up, like not like that. I just mean because boys don't know how to talk to girls sometimes.
I found last night he had a way with words.
Did he now?
He did. You remember
And like
when
in her head, she's like, I cannot wait to tell Reggie this.
Do you remember when we both walked off to get everybody those ice cream sandwiches?
Well, I mean, listen. If there's anything I can do to help a girl out,
Is there any red flags about him? Anything weird?
and then she'll kind of like think for a minute. Surprisingly, surprisingly not. I don't really me and boys, we just don't really, I'm more of a girls, I did, but for boys, they're actually all of them, surprisingly.
Oh, for all the friends that you hang out with.
Yeah, well, but back home and stuff, not here.
Yeah.
But I mean,
At this point, like Jade is finished getting ready. Are you finished as well?
Yeah.
You guys
I got
walking.
finished.
You guys are walking and talking. Emily's like, yeah, so we're all going to be taking the bus there, and you see like it doesn't look like a regular yellow school bus. It actually looks like one of those black party buses. That you see?
Damn.
It's not a party bus though, but it's like it's like one of those nice like BMW buses.
A charter bus.
Yeah, it's like one of those really nice charter buses. TV on back of the screen, like the nice plush seats, very high tech. The lights are dim because like the sun hasn't even risen yet, or it's starting to. And you see some of the kids are kind of like shuffling over. I'm guessing Reggie, Miles, Elias, they're already making their way too.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Sure. There.
So it's very early in the morning. You guys all get on the bus. And before you guys get on the bus, though, it's very early, and you see Kenji Tanaka looking nervous, like he might want to join, but he's like off to the side, and he looks unsure. You see him kind of like nervously like rubbing his arm. He's wearing long sleeves, and you see him wearing a turtleneck and like a t-shirt over the turtleneck.
It's weird. It's a warm day, I'd imagine.
It's early, so it's pretty cool right now. But you did hear it's gonna get warm today, though.
Okay. Miles will wave him over. Hey, and kind of start heading toward him, seeing what he's up to.
You see him like his head is down, and he's like, "Oh, hey,
man. How's it going?
Hi.
Yeah, were you wanting
I was going to the river cleanup, and you see him like his head is like on a swivel, and you're like,
is everything all right?
I really shouldn't be talking to you or your friends. I was gonna do the river cleanup, but I think I'm gonna just head back.
Why?
I'll text Mia.
What? Wait, what do you mean you shouldn't be talking to me, my friends? What? I thought when we talked in the library.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You see him still like he's rubbing his left arm. I'm gonna go. I really shouldn't. If you can tell me, I'm sorry.
Do I notice anything more?
What'd you say?
Do I notice anything more, like outside of like him rubbing his sleeve and stuff like that? Would I notice anything that would like set off anything for Miles?
Just like the clothes. Everybody's wearing like shorts and a regular t-shirt, or at least the volunteers. Everybody's wearing like blue t-shirts. Some students aren't, but like the coordinators are. So Mia's wearing a blue shirt. But it's like it's clothes for a warm day ahead, and you notice that he's just looks like he's dressed for a colder day, and that's the most odd thing about him. And the fact that he keeps rubbing his arm.
Miles will be like, "Hey, like I know that I don't know, like I know things are different here and weird here, but I kind of really liked what you said in the library, and I would like to have your back."
He's like, "Listen, I really want to go because I know Mia, we have a class together. I promised her I would go. I didn't know you guys were gonna go. If I'm caught talking to you, I can't."
If who catches you?
No, it's okay. He's like, I feel really bad. I will say, Miles, if you roll a good sneak around on his behalf, you can try to sneak him onto the bus.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for sure. Miles will be like, "Hey man, like, listen, I don't know who, and I mean you could probably tell me who you're trying to look out for, but let's see if we can't get you on the bus."
Okay. Which power tags are you gonna use?
Cool. I'm gonna use Shady Teachings, Culinary Pressure.
Knife. Just kidding.
Yeah. My new power tag I've got.
Knife.
It's just a knife.
It's just a knife.
Cool. So we're gonna hurry him on the bus. I'm just looking out since he's looking out to see if there's anybody there.
Okay.
Would my weakness, look down on, or bad reputation come into play with this or no?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, cool. I'll do those 3 then.
Okay. So just those 3?
Yeah, just those 3.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
That it works. There's one complication. Someone unimportant noticed you, but that just made them important, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So it could be any one of these kids who just by happenstance sees you both talking. Yeah. How do you kind of like sneak him on? What do you say or do?
I will. What I'll probably do is I'll say, you know what? Actually, I'm busy today, so I'll probably I'll head out, but you enjoy, and then I'll have him like get on with like it looks like I'm like not going, and then like last minute I'll just like sneak in so that he's not like perceived to be going when I'm going.
Oh, gotcha. So
I'm not there. Yeah.
He's like, oh, he kind of like catches on to what you're doing. Like, head down still. You can see his shoulders hunched a little bit. He's like, oh, thanks, man. And heads on to the bus. And you can see him go take a seat as you guys all make your way. It's early in the morning. Y'all take the bus, and the bus drives. So there's 2 buses. It drives all the way to the other side of the town, arriving at this peaceful and scenic river called Clearwater River. It's casting a golden hue, and you guys arrive. You can see all the volunteers wearing the blue shirts of kids and coordinators gathering near the riverbank. Everybody's getting ready to start the cleanup. You hear Emily comes to look at all of you. She says, yeah, me and Mia are really glad everybody can make it. So let's make this place sparkle and shine. Looks at Elias with a small smile. Elias is still kind of oblivious.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to bang him over the head with this.
Yeah.
She likes you, you idiot, and slap him on the back of the head.
Felicity might, like, when she sees that, like, I don't know, maybe Emily looks over, she might, like, give Elias, like, a little nudge to be like, are you paying attention, to make sure she's, like, he's super looking at Emily, like, super paying attention to what she's doing, just, help a girl out.
He's just gonna ask, why are you nudging?
She's just otherwise. It's gonna take more than some subtle nudges, it seems.
Reggie will lean down from behind the 2 of them and just like in Felicity's ear be like, men, right?
She's gonna put like a hand up like that for him to give like a little, like slap down on it.
Yep.
A little men, am I right? This 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Mia just says,
self-aware.
Yeah, okay. We love a young man in touch with himself. So Mia's like, everybody, please remember to sort out the recyclables from the trash. It's crucial for our ecosystem. And she has like a little clipboard, and she's like following another person who looks like an older girl who's like the senior. And she's kind of gathering everybody around, and you guys all walk out to the river. You got your gloves on. You have that little clamp thing to pick up trash. You got a bucket and all that good stuff. And she says, hi, thank you to all of the freshmen and sophomores who came out to help us today. Thank you for coming out so early. We'll be working in teams to cover as much ground as possible. So thank you again for everybody coming. The health of Clearwater is vital to our community. There's a couple adults there as well. They're all like tables and organizing things. And you guys make your way out throughout the river cleanup. So who's going to be working in groups? Which
I was
group
gonna say,
is
are
with
these
him?
predetermined groups?
Groups
or
of
It's not.
how many?
how many?
You see it's like groups of 4 and 5 people kind of working together. And they're different, like some are crossing the stream, some are staying on one end and walking in different directions.
What do you guys think?
Whoa.
What if we did our group and then potentially tried to steal Kenji away?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, so gotta sneak him with you. So who wants to make that sneak roll?
It's probably Miles is the best bet. I don't have a lot for sneaking.
I can give it a shot.
Miles gonna try it again?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not? I think I'll just probably do same sort of. Make sure that nobody's looking. We're good to go.
Okay.
This art is really cute, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got those 3. We got I know it's a bit, but I really do want to add knife to your page now.
Right.
I really wanted to like have Felicity.
Hey!
Let's go.
Oh,
Yes.
Perfect.
Whoa.
let's go.
Okay, so what do you want to have Felicity do?
Contact Rowan's to get Miles a knife because she's like, oh my god, he doesn't have a knife. Maybe that's why he feels so.
Oof,
Oh,
that would be worse.
yeah. Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the move.
I don't know.
What if
Yeah,
it's for kosher?
that's not the move.
but then I decided to make her actually listen to what Miles was saying.
Character
Um,
growth.
So you guys walk up to Kenji and you're like, what do you say?
We say, hey man, we're gonna probably go in a less populated area to clean up. Are you want to come along?
I mean, like, how do you want to, sneak him with you?
Oh, how do you sneak a person in a group?
It's the sound of the river.
If one of us has a hoodie on, they can give that to him and have him have his hood up.
Yeah,
A
sure.
hoodie on top of his long sleeve turtleneck,
Yeah,
and
I'm
Well,
not
he
gonna have
seems
a-
he seems okay with it.
he's gonna be sweating.
Okay, you're trying to sneak him around. Could in a way of Reggie helping Miles in the sneak around just cause a distraction just for flavor?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, do that.
yeah. I see that you're gonna sneak him away, and I look at you and I give you a thumbs up, and I go a little bit downstream,
Yeah.
and there's some rocks and stuff in this river, and I try to make a show of like hopping between the rocks to get across without getting in the water, and I will purposefully slip and fall into the river.
Oh snap.
Oh,
Okay.
I completely soak myself.
Yeah. It's still early morning, so it's still pretty cool. So you're getting. It's kind of freezing for you.
And I'll get up
But
and kind of
It helps.
refreshing.
Oh, okay. So people are
Yeah.
looking at you doing that, kind of just embarrassed for you. And
Yeah.
Kenji is like, he has his gloves and stuff like that, and he is starting to follow along with you guys. And
cool.
he's ended up walking next to Felicity. As you guys walk down towards there's not really a lot of people down. You guys walked south while everybody's kind of going north and crossing the river. But you guys are continuing to walk and clean up. And Kenji looks at you, Felicity. He goes, "Hi, I'm Kenji. I don't think we've met before."
Oh, I've heard about you.
Oh,
Miles, you spoke to Miles first.
yeah. So Miles and Reggie are in front.
Yeah.
We met a couple days ago.
Oh well, it's nice to have you in our group. And she'll do like a little nod, like, yes, I got that right.
He goes, "Yeah. Where are you from? You have a cool accent."
Oh, I'm from the UK. I know the accent can be a bit difficult sometimes, so I'm trying to speak a bit slower until people get used to it, you know?
He's like, "I can understand you perfectly."
Oh, and she'll probably like blush a
Yeah.
little bit. And she's still like, what's with the sneaking?
Sneaking? Oh,
Oh, wait.
Yeah. To be honest, he's like looking around, make sure it's just you guys.
Mhm.
For like a mile.
She'll like lean down as well, like she'll go in as well because just to
he's
show
tall.
that she realizes.
The height difference is, he's almost like 5'10", so he's like kind of looking down at you, the tall, lanky freshman. I kind of got in trouble for talking to Miles, so I think
Why
it's
would-
everybody in your whole group. So
Oh, does Miles know about this? Because
No,
I,
he's
I
like-
mean, it's just
no, I just don't want to like put any pressure on him. I know that people are mean to the scholarship kids, so I don't want him to feel like he has some type of responsibility for me or anything like that.
I think, he's always spoken so kindly about you. I think he sees you more of, he's your friends. He'd be more than happy to help out a friend. If anything, there's actually nobody better to go to than Miles. When I don't understand things, I ask him and he tells it to me. He's pretty straight and plain.
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it to myself for right now.
It's not because you're embarrassed of him or anything. There's kind of like a, that's my guy. You're not saying you're embarrassed of my guy now.
No. It's just I don't want him to, any drama. I don't want any drama. So.
Well, I'm a friend of Miles is a friend of mine, so if there's, anything I can do, just.
He's like, yeah, I'll be your friend.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
So we should
like,
probably catch up with everybody else.
yeah. We could totally. Yeah. And as
She
you
doesn't
guys,
quicken her pace though.
no, he doesn't either. Now, as you all push through the underbrush, you stumble upon
A
a
dead body.
group. What did
And a knife.
Sorry.
dead body with a knife.
I'm sorry. I had it.
No, a dead body, and Miles goes, "Hold on, there's nothing that my knife can't."
He couldn't help himself.
Oh my god.
It's right there. That's a.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
His
you guys
myth
push
comes
through
up.
the underbrush, you stumble
Plot twist.
upon a small group of men. They look like gang members. And Kenji kind of puts his arm out in front of you, Felicity, and you're like, guys, I think we should go back. See that these guys look like they have like set up this temporary camp. There's like remnants of a campfire, there's scattered bottles, a few makeshift tents. And then they see you all and they're like startled by these like kids who have shown up with like trash bags and like cleaning up and stuff like that.
Reggie will like put his hands up and he goes, "Oh, hey, sorry, we just don't mean any trouble. We're just here on a school trip. We'll get out of your hair."
How old do they look?
They look to be maybe late 20s, early 30s, but they look very there's 4 of them in total. They each have like this rough, unkempt look. They're wearing mismatched clothes. Some are in old leather jackets, others in torn jeans, heavy boots. And you see like a big, like not big, but like a tall, kind of wiry man. He has a patchy beard. He has these weird, wild eyes, and as he steps forward, and he has a crowbar in his hand.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, guys. I've got my twirling batons. That's not me. That's not me in character. But
He says, "What the hell are you kids doing here?"
We're just leaving.
we're turning around right now, actually.
Yeah, you were. And another guy comes up, and you can see that like they look kind of nervous, and you see them turning around to look at something. Like there's a big kind of tarp over something, and they're turning around to look at it, and they look back at you.
What?
They seen too much, boss. We can't let them walk away now. Another one goes, "Yeah, what if the cops or something?" And then he's like, "You're an idiot. Those are kids."
Wait, what are they?
Is
I'll like. or
Kenji's like,
Reggie will- we'll
Hey,
step forward in front of the group and kind of put them all, because I think Reggie's kind of bigger than most of them. Like he's kind of a bigger guy and stuff, so he'd kind of step in front of the group a little bit and will kind of like put his arms out to like keep everybody behind him, and he'll be like, "Hey, we were leaving. We don't need to mess with that. You know, we won't say a word. Saw nothing, know nothing."
another one goes, yeah, maybe they just lost, boss, but either way, we can't let them snoop around. A couple of them have already seen us. And the guy starts to walk forward to closer to all of you guys. Their leader. And he has the crowbar in his hand, and you see it starts to swing.
Oh shit!
Wait, he's already swinging for it?
Swing?
His arm is like lightly swinging. It's on the ground near his leg.
Okay.
And you see him walking closer to you guys.
Reggie will put a hand out and be like, "Hey, stay back."
I'm gonna go for the butt twirl and put like hand in the bag. Just in case.
Kenji's like, guys, I think we should run. And the leader's like, if you run, we're gonna catch up to you.
Okay. Miles will ask for Reggie and Felicity's phones.
I'll
Take-
like behind the with one hand still out, I'll take a phone out of my pocket. Like out of the back
I'm gonna
pocket
say
and hand
as
it
you
to
reach for your
Miles.
phone, you see him. He reaches up the crowbar and goes to smack at your wrist that has started to pull out the phone. And I'm gonna need you to face danger.
Okay, I was gonna say, in this moment, can Reggie use his powers to like?
You can use it
fight
right now.
back?
You can use it to face danger
Yes,
first.
that's what I'm saying. Like as this starts to swing, he like.
Yes.
You know.
If any of your
you're like-
powers will help you to kind of dodge that swing, then go ahead.
Okay, so I've got the enhanced physicality from
Yep.
from it. Quick on my feet. Thick skin. And stress management. And then do we think
Stress
unending
management.
Yeah. Do we think that unending endurance could work for this? Or probably that would be like a later roll.
Yeah. When you feel like you're more taxed.
Yeah, and then physical education.
Yeah, there
Move
you
it.
go.
We're moving. We're being
let's go.
physical. Okay. God, no, not double ones.
Come on.
Not double ones.
Okay, let's go.
I think so
You
long as
facing
it's not
danger?
double
Let's go.
ones, I will succeed.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
Let's go.
Because Reggie is so quick, you're able to dodge it, and it just makes him angrier.
Okay.
Now we run.
Do you pass Miles your phone though as you dodge?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'll like toss the phone out behind Miles, and this now like Reggie's got both hands up, not necessarily in fists like fighting, but like open-handed.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are we dancing now?"
Oh, the little kid's got a big mouth.
Okay.
And then he looks towards the three guys behind him. Go teach him a lesson. And
Sure.
he moves off to the side, and you can see the three guys. They also pick up kind of like scraps of weapons that they have as well, kind of like metal bars, huge wrenches. And it looks like they're about to like run and not just walk to get to you. But go ahead, Miles.
Yeah. Miles is gonna step with Reggie. He has their phones now. He's gonna drain the electricity from them
Okay.
and shoot it out at the bad guys.
Okay, just one of them or them as a collective?
Let's see if I can get them as a collective.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a collective of one, so it'll be a -1.
Cool.
This is when the powers start coming out.
Let's go!
They're coming out. Okay. Actually, cool. So we'll do electrokinesis.
Okay.
Cool under pressure as
Okay.
they're starting to run. And we'll do gifted student. Do I have to roll to actually like take the stuff from the phone, or can I just like roll?
No. Yeah, it could
Just
just be
roll
like
it
the narrative thing that you're talking about. You're
Okay,
explaining.
cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So then we'll do those. I will tag my weakness. Loses control of electricity.
Oh.
If you
Okay.
electrocute me,
I haven't
I will forgive you.
done this stuff before, so we'll see.
That's true. That's true.
Cool.
If you electrocute me, I will forgive you.
Are they
because you
since we're by a river? Would they be wet?
They're not wet.
Oh, they're not wet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go
Not
with
yet,
those.
but like you are by a river, so if you guys want to do,
Would that be toe to toe?
you are going toe to toe with him. Yep.
Cool.
Oh, loses control. Okay, so approving that, and let's let it roll. Oh,
Come on.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes. So okay, so you can choose two. Which two would you like? Because you first tell me what's two, and then show us, like, paint a picture for us. What does
Yeah,
it look
sure,
like
sure,
as
sure.
well? Yeah.
So I'm going to get them good. Giving them a tier 3 status, and I'm
Yep.
gonna block, dodge, and counter.
Smart.
So that they cannot get back at me. And you guys see Miles grab your guys' phones. He you see the electricity like drain and like almost pulse throughout his whole body as he says, haven't done this before. And he and he shoots it and it like arcs between the group as they get a tier 3 status of electrified, and he like backs him and Reggie up as they're shocked with electricity.
You guys see that they're all shocked with electricity. You see their bodies like, and then they all fall to the ground and collapse.
Oh, okay.
Kenji's like, did you just? He doesn't know what he saw. It's like, did you just kill those guys? Oh my god, are
No.
they dead?
No,
Oh my God.
they're not dead. They're not dead.
How do we know they're not dead? How do we know?
I was careful.
No, dude, go check. Go check.
Okay.
Reggie will walk up and go to check him and kind of
Before
like nudge him with my foot. Just-
before you two go up, Felicity will hand you both like a baton each, just in case. They are heavy, like they can be used as weapons.
Yeah.
This isn't actually like the
Reggie's
funny
got the
thing. They
baton
are
in one
pretty
hand,
heavy.
and he
There's a
like
weight
kind
to
of
them.
nudges them with his foot to be like. Are they down for the count?
You can nudge it, but they're right now. It just looks like they're knocked out, but you're not 100% sure.
As Reggie does that, Miles will check the tarp.
They're alive, but they're not fully conscious.
Yeah, you can see like their chests rising slowly.
Yeah, they're breathing.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Kenji's kind of like freaking out in the back.
Just
And you go
factory
to
reset, you know.
and you go to check the tarp.
Yeah. Miles will go and check the tarp because they seem to be very keen on us not.
Yeah, under the tarp is how do I explain it? Maybe Miles doesn't know what it is, but it's like these white packages, and they look like bricks, but
Oh.
it's white.
Did we just find cocaine?
Okay.
I don't know if Miles knows what it is.
He probably wouldn't. Like his brother does get into shady stuff, but not the packaging and processing of cocaine. Probably not.
Yes, so that's what you see. You see kind of like taped up as well.
There's there's some white packages over there. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean whatever it is, they definitely didn't want us to see that. Also, I'm sorry about the whole thing.
And this is the
Yeah.
first time you guys have seen that from him.
I'll turn around and look at Miles, and I'll be like, no, it's totally cool. I mean, if it's any consolation, and then could I like reach down and like grab one of them, and like this is a full-grown man. Can I just with one hand like just lift him up into the air like with my powers?
Yes, you can. You don't need to roll. You're just showing him what you can do.
And as you do this, you see that there's like this crackle of like gold that kind of like starts kind of in a way sparking, but not like fully sparking, kind of like sunbeams kind of like start flecking out of his skin as he like holds this up, and he goes,
"Oh, you can do
rich it, yeah, you know." Yeah, and then I don't even set the guy down. I just drop him, just
crumples down at your feet. Yes.
You guys saw that too, right? Like,
I mean, like you can do. It's not the same, but like you can also do a.
Yeah,
they also saw you move kind of at lightning speed too, Reggie.
Yeah, but like, you know. Yeah. And then we'll turn to Felicity and be like,
"Hey,
mine doesn't. I have one.
Oh, okay, you do. Great. Okay.
Oh.
It's not as this.
It's not as showy.
No. At most, her eyes maybe glow a little bit when she uses it. Like, and these guys have got like.
Wait, what can you do?
You see Reggie's brain cells click, and he comes to the realization of like what happened with Jade. He doesn't say anything, but you see the recognition in his eyes. He's like,
she'll sort of. My dad. It's so silly. Papa calls me the people's princess because I just have a way with people sometimes. And I guess I just sometimes when I think about it, I can just make people feel really comfy.
Is that like what happened with Jade the other night?
I guess I don't always know if I don't always know if it works. It's just it's not as flashy, but it's mine, and
it's cool. It's well, usually like people can't like, I don't know. No one ever says, "Hey, you can like do." I try and keep it on the wraps, but I mean, like, it's not. I don't know. People never really say anything about it, but it's cool that you guys can. And is Kenji still there? Just
yeah, I was gonna say. Then we're gonna Felicity's gonna turn to Kenji. Like
no, Kenji's like he's frozen. He's like
Reggie just picked up the banana.
Yeah, I don't know how the mist would like protect that.
he just looks. It looks just looks like a little bee root came out of a hole, and he's like, just mouth wide open, stunned. Because I don't know how the myth kind of just like, you know, it takes over your mind to make you think like something else, to like, okay, I need to make sense of this. Mm-hmm. So you see that kind of working in his brain right now. Just so many gears turning. There's like a little monkey slapping together.
Like an overload.
Yeah. He's like, I think we should go now, you guys. I really think we should go.
We should maybe go tell an adult.
Yeah.
We can. Let's go, Kenji. You know, to sort of take him away from the stress of it.
Yeah.
She'll sort of
as you kind of guide him, he's like in a haze a little bit. Just walking.
Reggie, before we start walking, I'll turn to Miles and I'll hold out like a fist.
Yeah.
That is hell, dude.
Hey, that's dope. No, I like what you can do too. That's awesome. Heck yeah.
So like I did it one time on accident, and I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, and then
can I tell you? Honestly, I just thought like I had a lot of static clicking for a long time. Like it was just like weird, but like
I just thought like the strength to body ratio was just really disproportionate for me for a while.
You were just
it was
the
so
height.
weird. And then I started glowing, and then I was like, okay, well maybe it's not.
Not puberty.
Maybe it's not just the workouts.
Maybe it's not puberty.
I don't think glowing is a part of puberty, but
I don't think so.
As you guys are kind of geeking out in the background, Felicity, you're leading Kenji. He's kind of still in a stupor a little bit, like stumbling next to you. He's like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?"
Oh, yes, I'm fine. You seem quite
I think
This
I
is
just,
a lot. Are you okay? Are you?
I think I just need to sit down or drink a Pepsi or something.
Can I like talk him down, but like use my powers to do that?
You can.
pull him out.
You
Just
can.
pull
You
him
don't need to roll for it. You can just your
You know,
natural
just, like,
kind of
little
charm.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
So she'll take a seat with him, like on the, like where there's like a little rock or something.
Yeah.
So he can, take a seat, take a breath, and then she'll just sort of sit on the opposite side. And
There's
for
like
once-
a large tree stump that you guys find.
Yeah, but she's not gonna like. Usually she would be the one to like start the conversation, that kind of thing. But she's gonna wait for him to like say, so she can kind of gauge what he needs, sort of thing, like based on what he's doing. So if he's still like, oh my god, then she knows
You
where
would
to
just
go
say,
for that.
I don't know what I just saw. What did I just see? I almost died. You almost died. We were almost
did.
killed. Oh my
We
god.
did, but it's okay. It's okay because we're here and we're safe, right? Right.
We
We're on our
almost-
way
we-
to go get adults.
We almost died. And you see him like start to breathe harder. You can start to see him start to freak out even more as he's playing back what happened.
She'll like hold both his hands and then just like take a deep breath in and get him to follow her.
He grabs onto your hands. We almost died.
But we didn't. But we're okay, right? And she'll like keep nodding, like keep doing the breaths with him, like to bring him back.
Are you like subtly using your powers and stuff?
Yeah, like she's trying to. She's consciously trying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, as you kind of get harness those and tap into it a little bit more, seems start to calm down. He goes, we are okay.
And now we're gonna go find some adults, right?
Yeah, let's. He says, yeah, let's. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go find some adults. Let's go. And he grabs your hand and he's like, yeah, let's go.
Miles will whisper to Reggie, like, I think that's her.
I'll lean back to him and I'll be like, right? I'm like, it could work.
It's
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
What this really is Miles and Reggie playing matchmaker.
I know,
Yeah.
they're the biggest
Or
gossips I've
alliance.
ever
Yeah.
seen. They're like some old
and
ladies.
We're like,
Bunch
this
of
could
big
work.
these old lady gossips in the back.
Yeah.
She does kind of feel bad, like using it to like calm him down because he quite clearly isn't calm, and it doesn't feel like she's actually helping. It's more like masking, sort of thing.
Mm.
But it's working,
does-
and it needs to work right now. So
Yes.
she's not gonna
whatever,
feel too bad about it.
Exactly.
whatever it is working. I think it's gonna help, especially with your case, because if they have a kid who's like freaking out, it's not gonna help. So
Yeah.
but yeah, he's and then he realizes that he's holding your hand as he's like, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's go.
She kind of like
Sounds-
hold the hand he was holding, like sort of like, oh my god. But then she'll like sort of, and then
Yeah.
like chill out again while he's not looking.
Sorry. He's like, yeah, there's the adults over by the table. Let's go tell them.
We need some help. Like as they're coming over.
Yeah. And that's where we're gonna end the session for today. Woo! Okay, now I need
Was it one body?
Yeah, I was gonna
Four.
say. I was like, when you pulled out the guys, I was like, oh my god, is it really? I was
That's
just fucking around
hilarious.
before.
I also love that none of them had a knife, so we just sort of reaffirms to Felicity that nobody carries knives. She's like, oh, knives
Oh, I
either.
should have had one of them pull out a switchblade.
Switch.
See?
She's like, oh, Miles is right, huh?
So I need Brayden. Tell the people at home what they can do at the end of this video.
At the end of the video, you can like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Whose powers are the coolest?
Not mine.
Is there a thing between Felicity and
Yeah.
Kenji?
Felicity
I
Kenji.
actually really ship Felicity and it's giving me in the comments going
Elias and
Felicity
Emily.
/
I
Kenji
know,
OTP.
OT.
Yeah,
Also, what the people can do, there's lots of other videos and GMs running games on this channel as well. So check them out if you like Alien or Brendlewood Bay or Pirate Board, any of those games. It's Humblewood, it's the D&D where everybody's animals. very fun as well. Go check them out. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. Okay, we're gonna have fun. Next week is gonna be interesting.
Can't wait. Oh,
What are we all?
God.
We're all the gossips in the room are just trying to see what's gonna happen to Kenji and Felicity.
Right?
I need to know
Will
what's
they,
happening with
won't
Kenji
they?
and Felicity. I need to know what's going on with Elias and Emily.
Yeah.
I-
Elias needs to know what's going on.
Elias needs to know what's going on with Elias and Emily.